Welcome to DANtics, the only game show that has a host with a hawk. I'm Dan, and you can find me everywhere at RFSDan. Woo! Let's get this thing going. First of all, before I start, I want to say shout out to Di. Happy birthday, Di. It's unfortunate or fortunate that you have your birthday on Valentine's Day. That's an odd one. I'm an opposite one. I'm actually a Valentine baby that just made me aware of a little while ago. She's like, by the way, your parents were hooking up like probably today since you were born on November 10th. I'm like, whoa. Guess so. Wow, so I guess I'm a product of Valentine's Day. Look at this snazzy jacket I got here, right, guys? It's like I mugged the announcer from The Price is Right. It's a little Roddy going on here. Yeah, I'd look a little Rip Taylorish if I had one of those exploding like confetti things. I dig this, guys. I hope you guys are all looking sexy tonight on Valentine's Day. Ooh. Man, there's not a year that goes by that thing doesn't get brought up and shoved in my face. I'm looking pretty good though, right? I'd hit it.
When you see this, do you regret putting on my mom's lingerie?
The thing I think about the most is on the other side of this picture, there was like 10 of you shoved in the bathroom laughing because it was the most hilarious thing at the time.
It really was.
And nobody is supposed to post it. I am not the originator of that picture.
How could we not post it?
I am not. I'll tell you what, your mom's boyfriend was really mad.
Yeah, well, he's not her boyfriend anymore anyway, so.
He was really mad that I put that on.
The picture has outlasted him.
You think later on that night it was like your mom flops on the bed and she looks over to the right and my face is on her body and he's just like, no!
You know, now that I think about it, I don't remember ever seeing that hanging up in her bathroom ever again. It may have been retired after that.
Right? Well, I wore it better. So you can go ahead and get, can we get ahead?
Can we just leave it up the whole show?
Can we just get rid of this, please,
thing?
really quick? Can we get rid of that? That's come and gone. I can't see what's going on in the chat, but I see yellow emojis. And it's either crying or laughing. So one of the two.
Crying, laughing. People love it. I hope you guys screenshotted that.
Well, I got one more thing here for you guys. It's my magic broom. The broom full of... It was like a whole life cycle of like excitement, love, then hate. Just tricked me into thinking that this thing was actually a product of NASA and that we should actually be standing our brooms up straight. I did it. I was so stoked. But maybe, look, it won't stand up straight anymore. Maybe Jess was right. I was so excited, guys. How many of you guys, show of hands, because I can count hands, how many of you guys actually stood up the broom and thought it was a NASA thing? Because I did. I had 2 brooms. I took photos.
I came home to 2 brooms standing up in the middle of the kitchen.
Yeah, I was pretty stoked about it. I'm like, I love science. This is great. This is great.
Until Blake came home.
Yeah. And we Snopesed it.
Yeah, Blake wasn't having it.
Yeah, so in more memoriam
What?
of it, I'm gonna go ahead and keep it here as a microphone through most of the night. We can do some lounge stuff.
Jess says it's still science.
Be a lady.
I think it's more physics about the shape and the distribution
The
of
thing
weight.
is, I refuse to listen to Jess in the podcast when she told me over and over again that it probably wasn't real, and I refused to listen to it. I ran around. I was so excited. I hate posting stuff on Facebook, and I posted a Facebook video. Man, I was really excited about this. So we're going to go ahead and hang on to this tonight. And I got this box.
Do you have to hang on to it? I heard you're able to stand it up, but it's not happening.
I don't know, man. It's going to stand up on its lies. We got this box that we can open up later in the after show. I'll give you a hint. Chips were coming out of it. There's chips all over the ground here. Let's open it up and see what's in there later. But right now, the game at hand is DANtics. You know the rules. Find me at DANtics, the game show, on Skype. Call in and win. Anybody calling in yet? No, we're busy too. We're too busy hanging out, right?
Yes.
That's fine. We don't have to rush. It's Valentine's Day. You choose to spend it with me. There's a lot of you guys here. Thanks. Yeah, there is a lot of people here. It's official. More people are here to see me than the Sonic movie. When I wrote that joke 2 weeks ago, that was the case. But, I actually heard it wasn't that bad of a movie. Heard a couple good feedbacks on it. That's what happens when you take the bar and you throw it on the ground. You guys remember the first week I did this when I just did it in the corner over there? It looked like a snuff film, and the next week I came back with some green screen. You're like, this is amazing. I feel like they did that same thing with the Sonic movie, but back it comes. Back it comes. And yes, I'm going to keep talking till till someone calls in. Also, I've done a good job the last 3 weeks on scheduling this during the hockey game. So if you guys could keep me up to date on the hockey game against the Hobbs, I would really, I'd really appreciate that.
How do you manage that every week?
I don't know. It's a knack I have.
You make the schedule.
We're on the same cycle, I guess.
It happens.
Sometimes you sync up with your hockey team after you hang out with it for a while. It happens. It happens. We're also doing Shout Out Day. We're giving the love back tonight here on DANtics, where you can actually call in. And when you call in, you can give yourself a shout out. Plug what you're doing. Say hi to your Mima, your Mamu, your Nana. Talk about your TikTok. I don't talk about it, but you can tell us where to go find you at. Give a shout out to your homies. Crystal's here. Yay! Crystal's here to be rules lawyer.
Always.
Born to be rules lawyer. Jess is moderating the chat. There's other people. Who else is moderating the chat in there? Who do you see showing up blue? There's Loki's in there.
Yes, Steve's there.
Thanks. Thank you. We're also simulcasting on Twitch. If you're a Twitch person, hello. You're probably a troll, but welcome anyway. Everybody's excited. Everybody's welcome here. Even the person that gives me thumbs down every time before the stream even starts. Thanks for projecting the future. I just spit everywhere.
Usually.
Is the Skype turned on?
It says active.
Is it just the Dan hangout today? Because we can hang out all night. You guys know that I can I can talk all night.
You need to. I will answer this call, but you need to talk about the questions that we have for tonight.
Oh yes, go ahead and answer this call. Let's see who's here. Let's see who's here. Welcome to DANtics. Who's this?
Sam.
Hey, what's up, Sam? How's it going?
My life so far. It's good.
So check this out. I gotta deliver this little message first. Okay, so if you win this game, you get your name on the Stanley Cup. We've got 2 winners so far. We got Leslie and Jim Johnston, who's going to show up later on. Holy cow, did you see that guy rebrand his WWE belt to throw it over his shoulder to say DANtics champion? So crazy. Also, we have themed Valentine's Day questions. That's what you're going to be answering too, Sam. You're going to be answering some Valentine's Day questions. We have those in the bucket as well, so it's going to be fun. So, what are you up to tonight, Sam?
I was actually just playing on my Switch.
Ooh, what do you play?
It was, I think, FIFA 19.
Oh, yeah? You're a FIFA fan?
Only a little bit.
Huh.
Just to pass the time.
If you ever get tired of that game, you should switch over to NHL hockey. It's like FIFA on ice. Less allergies. All right, so you ready to play some DANtics? Hey, what do you think about my jacket? Do you like my jacket?
I like your jacket. It is very 80s, though. I like the
It's very
sparklets.
sequency, like the back of the Sparklets truck, where it says Sparklets and it hangs. I like it too. It's a little warm, but... Here we go on DANtics. Our first themed question. What U.S. state produces the most chocolate? You got this.
California.
No. Not even close. Wait, close in that it was a state.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're not going to hear any of the sound effects because the music
Got it.
is off.
Oh,
There, I don't want to rob you of your run after. Sorry, this is first, new game show. Who dis? Okay, so no, that isn't correct. It is actually Pennsylvania, like Hershey, Pennsylvania. I only know that because I'm a Penguins fan. I wanted to help you out there, but yeah, actually, it's from Pennsylvania. I like chocolate. You milk chocolate or dark chocolate?
Milk chocolate. And I've actually been to Hershey, Pennsylvania, so I should have knew that one.
Yeah, that should be another strike. You don't that
No,
counts too?
that doesn't count as another
It's all right.
strike.
We'll save the day here. Let's go. You got this one. Ooh, this one's a big one. I can see it. All right, next question. To be woken with what on Valentine's Day is considered lucky?
To be woken?
Yeah, by this.
Flowers?
No, it's actually a kiss. Oh my gosh. I don't know why that's lucky or not, but okay. It's kind of weird. Well, you got 2 wrong. It's okay. You gotta call back. You gotta get your name on the leaderboard. Oh, look at we even have sad broken heart graphics on the screen. Holy cow, I forgot all about that. So thank you for calling DANtics. Call back and get yourself on the high score list tonight and make the Stanley Cup your Valentine. Thanks for calling, Sam. Man, rocky start, Dan. It's all right. I'll nail this down. Holy cow, I forgot I couldn't remember the intro. Welcome to DANtics, the only game show that has a host with a hawk. I wrote that line. I wrote that. I don't know. I do feel a little bit more official in this thing, though. I'll tell you that, guys. I do feel It feel good. I feel like maybe I'd
We have some votes on the types of chocolate people like, and I'm seeing white chocolate pop up quite a bit here.
That's not chocolate.
It is not chocolate, but it's my favorite.
No. It's like we can count it in the realm of chocolate, but it's not chocolate.
It's still my favorite.
It's not. It doesn't taste like anything. You might as well just eat a bunch of cookie dough.
I'll do that too.
Oh, that's a stomachache city. Sometimes I'll have a little bit of it. But yeah, you go ahead and you enjoy your white chocolate lies. Half the candy in the house is like white chocolate.
It's true.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, a caller. Welcome to DANtics. Who's this?
It's Margaret. Happy Singles Awareness Day, Dan.
Happy Single Awareness Day. Oh, all you singles are so creative with all these names for Valentine's Day. But what do you want with all that time on your hands? Are you ready to play DANtics and win?
Absolutely.
All right. All right. Question number 1. Which world-famous monument was created by a grieving ruler to honor his late wife?
That word was grieving, not grievening, just to clear that up for you.
Which monument?
Which world-famous monument was created by a grieving ruler to honor his late wife? Like he was popular, she croaked, and he's like, oh, let's do this.
Eiffel Tower?
No, it was actually the Taj Mahal.
Oh, okay.
It's close. So that was a good guess. What would I have guessed? I would have guessed like the Sphinx or something. You know, like that dog that's there, where he's like, ah, and the nose is gone. And
I don't think it's a dog.
oh, no?
That's a cat.
Yeah, Egypt. Cats.
Oh yeah, I thought I would have guessed that. But it was a good try. But that's okay, because we have love today. You will get one more. You will get one more chance. So here we go. In The Simpsons episode, I Love Lisa, who does Lisa give a Valentine's Day card to when she realizes he hasn't received any?
Ralph.
Yes! Little Ralphie Wiggum. Yeah.
I choo-choo you.
Yes. All right, on the board with 1. All right. Look at that. Plenty of spaces for you guys to call in and win.
You're getting ahead of yourself here. Next question.
Good job. Good job. Good job. Okay. Question the 3rd. In which movie did Jim Carrey and Kate Winslet play a couple? I'll give you a hint. It wasn't Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
It's not Ace Ventura. Oh crap.
Einhorn's a man. That was the best part.
The Mask?
Oh no, actually, I think that was Cameron Diaz. It was Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Spotless Mind.
Yes, and that was one of the movies that I remember looking the other day when it said movies that had other names, and in Spanish, the movie's called Forget Me.
It translates to
Yeah, that's what it translates to. So, oh my god, that's a little more precise. You know, at least you know what you're getting into if you saw it there. You know, otherwise you'd have to watch the movie to see what's going on. So I thought that was interesting. So you got 2 strikes, but check it out. You are on the leaderboard. Blah, 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 blah. And right now, potentially, if nobody calls in and I stand here and talk to myself until I run out of things to say that it's already happening, you could win the Danley Cup. So thanks for calling in. Thanks for hanging out. Did she get a cracked heart? Or no, because you're winning. There's no cracked hearts for the winner.
No, she got on the leaderboard. She's in first place right now. There's no broken heart.
Yeah, you're the winner. Good job. All right, thank you for calling DANtics.
Okay.
A little different here, guys, tonight, because the blue's not in the background here. So I gotta kind of stay forward a little bit, otherwise the green screen shadows come on. This is pretty nice, though. Look at this. Okay. Welcome to DANtics. Who's this? So I gotta kind of stay forward a little bit, otherwise the green screen shadows. Oh, wow. Look at rule number 5 being broken. You must please shut off me. Somebody shut me up, please. Oh wow! Look at rule number 5 being. You must. No goal. Sorry, you're eliminated. Okay, Glenn, I know it's you. That's fine. Just turn down your Remember back in the day, like in the 80s, when you'd call radio stations to win, and they'd be like, "Your voice is on the air. Please turn on your radio." You just have to turn you down, and when you call, you gotta put you up to there. Like I'm not coming out of your television to you. But call, please. Please call. Call and win. Call and win. Anyway, so I probably should I be having this for my microphone?
Why are you dismantling my broom?
Well, because first it's lies. It's approval.
You've now thrown off the
Nice.
weight distribution, and it's never going to balance again.
A lot of people had the red broom, though. More so than the gray and green broom.
It does seem to be a very popular choice.
Did you see all the jerks that were at the, like, Walmart? And they were pulling all the wrappers off of there and standing them up?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. I don't think you can see me. What is up? Welcome to DANtics. Who's this?
Who do you think it is?
It's Glenn. What's up, dude? How you doing?
Doing fine. I'm learning all this new technology as we speak.
Dude, check it out. I'll have to show you later. It's just green like poster board. Isn't this crazy? I always talk about wanting a game show, and then here I am. You ready to play DANtics and win fabulous cash and prizes?
Yeah, I need a new card.
Ooh.
There are no cash and prizes, and certainly not a car.
You can take over payments on my Jeep. All right. All right, you got this, dude. I'm rooting for you tonight, buddy. All right. Question number 1. In which Italian city is Shakespeare Romeo and Juliet set?
Vienna.
Oh, close. It's Verona, Vienna's evil sister. You were close. You were close. I would have been like, I don't know, in like Game of Thrones time. That's all right, dude. You have one more shot at this. And I know you're gonna redeem yourself on this question.
It's okay. I'm wearing an adult diaper, so there's no losses here.
You know what? I am too. So maybe later we'll dual diaper. All right. According to superstition, if a woman sees a robin on Valentine's Day, she will marry a what? Wow, that's antiquated times.
A warlock.
I'd rather have that than a sailor. Because the answer's a sailor.
Wait a minute. We need to. I need to protest. Sailor or a seaman?
Oh, that's right. No, the sailor, but he could have seamen. But I don't, because only if he's got friends. I don't know if he's got friends or not. So there could be other seamen there. I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure. But thanks for calling, dude. You should call back. You can get back on the leaderboard and call again. There's your broken heart. I'm sorry. I'll take a bite out of it.
All right. Happy Valentine's Day.
Thanks, Glenn. Have a good one. Oh, man. It's a tough night for these Valentine's questions.
Look, it was really hard to find questions related to Valentine's Day, and they were not easy. So this is just going to be kind of a throwaway hour, trying to see who knows what about Valentine's Day.
Right. What do you think everybody's doing right now? Sitting there in line outside of Applebee's, waiting with a little vibrating pager in their hands to go have a candlelight dinner next to the other Starbelly Sneeches. Yeah. All right, welcome to DANtics. Who's this? Did it work? Hello, hi, I'm Dan.
Nope, hold on. I was muted. So
Oh, that's
this is
okay.
Samantha.
Okay. Hi, how you doing?
Doing well.
All right, who's this?
Samantha.
Oh, back to redeem yourself?
Nope, this is...
Oh, this is different than
Samantha
Sam.
is different than Sam.
Oh, that's like Dan and Daniel.
I moved over close to Jess now.
Oh, yeah?
It's a secret. No, just kidding. Yeah.
Okay. So you ready to win on DANtics?
I will give it a shot.
All right, let's see how much you and love know each other. The apple of love, or love apple, is an old-fashioned term for what?
You want to
Can you
read that
repeat the
again without
question?
the chuckle?
Yeah. The apple of love, or love apple, is an old-fashioned term for what?
I have no clue.
It's a tomato, which seems dumb. Why wouldn't you just call it a love tomato?
How is a tomato close to even an apple?
I don't know. I didn't write this fortune cookie.
I fact-checked it.
Who says that? Like, what's up? You like my love apple? My love tomato? I've never heard a song entitled Love Tomato. You
No,
got
neither
that
have
love tomato. I'll make ketchup and soup.
Have you heard Love Apple?
You broke my heart, now it's gazpacho.
Gazpacho?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's not what it is.
Spaghetti sauce. That's as much as tomato sauce I'm gonna get.
Yeah, it's like pizza guts.
Spaghetti sauce and what you're trying to say are two different things, and pizza sauce is different than that. I think you're trying to say gazpacho?
Yeah,
Not
that's one of the
gazpacho?
Marx brothers. There was
Yeah,
like
yes.
Zippo, Groucho, and Gazpacho Marx.
Totally.
Yeah, okay. It's okay. You've got this. This one you're gonna get. I have faith in you, otherwise I have to hang up on you. Oh, that's tragic. Okay. Who was the Greek goddess of love?
Oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank.
Got it. Oh,
I
it
want to
is,
say it's not Artemis. Oh my gosh,
it
that's
is
a...
not. It's Aphrodite's. You know,
Just the
Okay.
one Aphrodite.
oh, okay. Well, I don't know. If it's not a Marvel character, then I might not know. So,
Right, or a DC. That actually, Artemis is a DC character.
Yeah, see, that's why we would have known better if they would have made it into a comic book hero. Well, thank you for calling, DANtics. I hope you have a good
I
night.
will
Call
try
back and win. Yes, please do. Have a good night.
Yep, bye.
Boop, 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 boop.
We've got an update on the pen score. Would you
Oh,
like
yes,
to know
yes,
the,
please.
the final score?
We were up 1-0.
4-1.
Us? Ooh, nice.
No, I think it was 3-1 when we shut it off.
Was it? I don't even recall.
It was 3-1 when we shut it off.
Oh, right on. Welcome to DANtics. Who's this?
This is Drea Kitty Husky. What's up, Dan?
Right. What's up, Drea? Look, this week, big redemption for you. We gotta get you up on this leaderboard. Gotta get you
Heck
winning.
yeah, I'm ready.
You like my jacket? You like my jacket?
1 second, Connor. Anything else? No. I think I'll just try to find it by myself. I'm good.
All right, you handle that. I'll grab you questions. Ooh, this one's got whiteout on it. Did you really white out one of the questions?
That's because you didn't understand it and I had to reword it.
Huh.
Sorry about that. I'm a little bit busy here tonight, but
All right, having a party. All right. Well, ignore them all for me. Here we go. Win some cash and prizes on DANtics.
There are no cash and prizes.
Which astrological sign is someone who was born in Valentine's Day about? Wait. If you were born on Valentine's Day, what's your astrological sign? Even after we reworded it, I still didn't get it.
Isn't it like a Capricorn?
It is actually an Aquarius? Di would know all about it. It's her birthday. She would know all about that. It is.
I'm an Aries.
Are you? I'm a Scorpio.
Ah.
I'm a long ways away. I'll say it like that.
About 9 months?
Yeah, right? Yeah, in about 9 months from like a few hours from now? Yeah, that's all right. You're gonna redeem yourself. We got you right here. What movie is this famous quote from? I'm not a smart man, but I know what love is.
I love you, Jenny. It's Forrest
Oh
Gump.
my gosh, everybody loves that movie so much. Cheryl's always talking about that movie.
It makes me cry. It makes me cry
Because it's sad.
Because he goes through a lot, but I really love that quote.
I don't think I've even seen that movie in like 25 years. I don't know that I'm allowed to comment on whether it's good or not.
Everybody, okay, honestly, it's a good movie. Like Forrest Gump's a good movie and stuff like that. I just didn't know like it was like people's like super favorite movie that like they really needed more Gump in their lives. Man, if they make a Forrest Gump 2, you know they're gonna it's gonna happen, right? It's gonna be like.
It has to happen. And fun fact, real quick before we go on to the next question. Every time like I see you like on Reddit or not Reddit, I mean on Discord or even on my Instagram, I call you Lieutenant Dan.
Oh no! I guess I have a little bit more
Lieutenant Dan
limbs.
ice cream.
I get called Lieutenant Dan a lot. I that's one of the ones that I get on the list of Danny Boy, Lieutenant Dan. Oh man. Okay, but that's okay. You know, Gary Sinise was pretty cool. He's got his Lieutenant Dan band, and it comes to town sometimes. So I see the flyers all over the place, and I'm like, oh no. What do you think? Like, what do you think would happen if they could make a part 2? It'd be like Forrest Gump 2, Gump Harder. This time it's personal, or
Would it be set in a Bubba Gump shrimp place?
it could be.
Like Clerks 2?
Yeah, right. Or he's washed up and he's just a server at the Bubba Gump Shrimp Factory.
And like everybody has smartphones already and tablets, so he's probably like reminiscing about the old times like he did in the first one.
It's like, shut up, Forrest. You're just a face figure for this company. It's like, yes, Jenny. Oh, man. Okay, let's go. You got this. You got one. You're up on the leaderboard. You're doing better than ever. Let's see if you can get another point and take the lead here on DANtics. All right. What movie is this famous quote from? I love you. I know.
Star Wars.
Yes, which Star Wars?
Is it the Phantom Menace?
It is not, but you guess Star Wars. That's
Are you going to give it to her for Star Wars?
Okay,
You
look.
get to be the rules lawyer because I don't know Star Wars.
Here's the deal. You wrote Empire Strikes Back on there.
That was what it said the answer was, and we debated whether we were going to accept Star Wars or the specific
If
Star Wars
I quoted
movie.
a Harry Potter quote from one of the movies and you just said Harry Potter, would you let it? Yeah, okay, yeah. That's fine. I forgot it's my show. Ah!
Oh, which part of Harry Potter? Which part of Harry Potter was it? Was it like the Sorcerer's Stone? Was it
Right,
the second one?
and that's what we're debating, because, like, if you're not super into Star Wars, you might not know which episode it was from, but
Very
you know it's
true.
Star Wars,
Very
and that's
true.
something.
That's all right. You know what? It's Valentine's Day.
Dan's gonna give it to
We're
you.
gonna give you the love. and we're gonna get you another question.
You are now in the lead.
What's the chat say? Are they on fire? Are they like rioting in there?
Steve knew that it was Empire. People seem pretty happy with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, good. I got the approval of the masses. Good job. Okay, here we go. In which U.S. city did the 1929 St. Valentine's Day Massacre take place? Ooh. I thought we were going to have a parade. I mean, ooh, 1929 St. Valentine's Day parade. Okay.
But then it turned into a massacre.
Yes. In which U.S. city did the 1929 St. Valentine's Day Massacre take place?
Chicago?
Yeah. Yeah, good job. All right.
Holy cow, are you serious?
Yeah. No, actually, it's Los Angeles. You lose. You're out of the game. I'm sorry.
It won't count against you, but you get a bonus point if you know who, like, made that happen.
I have no idea. I don't know about my serial killers.
It wasn't a serial killer. It was mafia stuff. It was Al Capone.
Al Capone, wow.
I know serial, but I don't know my serial killers.
Look, we discussed it. I'm not allowed to put serial killer questions in the box.
Maybe one
It's
day.
not Valentine's.
Certainly not during the Valentine's hour.
Maybe one day. Maybe one day. But
Exactly.
good job. Way to guess Chicago. That's a good place, I guess, to have massacres. Okay, here we go. Question the fourth or fifth. I don't know. Which company was the first to create heart-shaped boxes of candy?
Oh my god.
You got this.
Sweet
I'll pull it out.
Hearts or something?
No, actually, it was the company Cadbury, which I don't believe is from America.
No, Cadbury's actually from England.
Yeah, that's why, like, we gotta have a talk, you and Mr. What's it, Jim Cadbury from England. Why do you only give us Cadbury eggs once a year for a little bit? And let me know in the chat if you, because it's either yes or no. You either love Cadbury eggs or you hate them. Do you? What do you do, Dre? Do you like the Cadbury cream eggs?
I like the Easter ones, so it depends on my mood. I'm much more into like the Reese's egg candy bar.
Yeah, because that's the most Reese's you get in a Reese's. Like, it's so thick and there's so much Reese's in there. Yeah.
And so much peanut butter. Oh my god,
it's good.
yes. I love those. Cadbury, like I said, I'm indifferent. It just really depends on my mood.
They're sweet, but there's a lot of egg to them. Like, they could be like 20%. They could be like 20% smaller. What does the chat room say?
They have the little bite-sized ones where you get like a package of 12. Those are perfect if you're in the mood for it, because then it's just one bite.
Just as I love the eggs. Yeah, you would.
But they need to put more. They need to put more caramel or caramel, whatever they call it,
It's
into
caramel.
the eggs. That would make it 10 times better. So, not only that you have more chocolate, you also have more saltiness to the chocolate, and that would be 10 times more better than just having one big chocolate egg and like 25% caramel or caramel, whatever the heck people call it.
I agree. I think they came out with some a few years ago that were just solid caramel inside. The regular ones are just so sugary.
Well, here, I'll give you a little tip.
Yeah.
The best of all the products are at Easter time, and there's the Cadbury cream egg cookies.
Oh my god.
With just a little bit of Cadbury cream egg spread on top of this cookie.
A chocolate cookie and
Oh,
then
it's
covered
so
in milk
good.
chocolate. I
Right.
still have a
I
package
love
hidden
it.
away in the refrigerator.
Do you really? A year
I
later?
do.
Are you serious?
Yes.
There's a package in there right
You
now.
shut your mouth. I'm not telling you where it is, but yes, I have a package.
Well, I don't know whether like to be happy or like offended by
I
that.
had to ration that.
Oh my gosh, they're so good. So thanks for calling DANtics. You were on top of the leaderboard.
Oh wait,
you,
no heartbreak. You're good. You're number one.
You should pray for an internet failure or a power outage, and you could have your name
No,
on the
I
Daily
got
Cup.
a new phone, so
Yeah, good job.
No
So
way.
you
I
redeemed
got
yourself,
this.
Drea, and your audio sounds good this week.
thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you for calling DANtics.
Bye.
Bye. Oh my. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Hello, welcome to DANtics. Who's this?
Keith.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
This is Keith.
Oh, what's up, Keith? How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Is this first time calling, yeah?
Yes.
All right. Are you ready to win the $1 million cash prize that we have set aside?
There is no cash prize.
Oh.
Heck yeah.
Where are you calling from?
Alpena, Michigan.
Oh no. Oh man. I try to not associate myself with people from Alpena, but I'll make an exception for tonight on DANtics.
Thank
All
you.
right. Question number 1. In the 1993 film Sleepless in Seattle, you sound like a Sleepless in Seattle fan. You got this. The main characters, Sam and Annie, finally get together on Valentine's Day. At what building do they meet at?
I have no idea.
Yeah, me neither. I would have thought it was that restaurant where she like faked the thing. It's actually the Empire State Building.
I almost said a courthouse, but okay.
I might have let that one go through. That's okay, no problem. I know you're gonna get this one. We don't have too. Oh yeah, we do have a lot of love questions in here still. Okay, here we go. You're totally gonna redeem yourself on this. The romantic comedy 10 Things I Hate About You from 1999. Good movie. Julia Stiles was good in that.
I like that one.
Yeah, Heath Ledger. It's based on a play by what? Excuse me. In the romantic comedy 10 Things I Hate About You from 1999, it is based on which play by Shakespeare?
Romeo Juliet.
Oh, no, it is actually The Taming of the Shrew, which I don't know, a shrew is like a plant or something, like it's a shrub. It's like a smaller shrub or a dying shrub, maybe?
Okay.
Yeah, it's a shrub.
Oh,
That makes
totally
no
a shrub.
sense.
Yeah, me neither. I wouldn't know. I would be out on the first two questions. It makes, yeah, I'm not good at that either. Well, thanks for calling and call back. Get your name on the leaderboard, and you could win at DANtics. Thank you so much.
Okay, thanks.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know any of these. I don't know.
They're a little hard.
Yeah,
Sorry.
well, yeah,
the second hour might
Well,
be easier.
you know what it is too is that it's not the easiest thing because Valentine's questions aren't easy. There's not like a lot of them out of there. Hello, welcome to DANtics. Who's this?
Hi, I'm Jen.
Hi, how you doing?
Doing good.
All right, are you ready to win? Are you excited?
Yes.
Are you ready to win?
I hope so.
You said it was Jen?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. All right, where you calling from? Is this your first time calling? Have you called before?
Yes, this is my first time calling. I'm calling from Lower Michigan. I'm near Detroit.
Oh my gosh, are you okay? Like,
Is this in reference to the weather or something she said?
I don't know. Like, in my opinion, like you're calling from below the window line.
The window.
And you're just like where you can get shot at. I don't know. I have friends from Michigan and they don't talk too highly about
She didn't say she was in Detroit.
Hey, have you ever met like Kid Rock or anybody in the store?
No, I haven't.
They ask me that because I'm from California. They always like whenever I go anywhere outside of California, they'll ask like. When I went to Detroit, one of my friend's dads asked me, he's like, do you see famous people all the time? I'm like, yeah. No.
To be fair, you do sometimes.
Sometimes.
I saw Weird Al at a concert once. I saw Pamela Anderson at Lollapalooza one year.
I mean, those are all like relative, like, that's like saying you saw a giraffe at the zoo. Like,
Well,
well, yeah,
I didn't see like Brad Pitt hanging out.
No, that's true. Are you ready to win on DANtics?
I'm gonna try.
All right, I'm rooting for you. In the movie Say Anything, what song is playing from the boombox John Cusack holds over his head?
Oh my god.
I know. Have you seen that movie before?
I don't think I've ever seen it. I'm younger, so it's like.
Rub it in. It's okay. It's actually In Your Eyes by Peter Gabriel, and I thought I saw something on that movie. And they recorded it with like no sound. It was just him standing there with like they didn't have the music rights in. I think some other song was gonna be there. It was probably Born to Be Wild or something, or the YMCA. But at the end, they did Peter Gabriel's In Your Eyes, which is a pretty good moment. He was struggling though. I mean, he had like at least 6 AA or at least 6 D batteries in there when he's holding up his bro box. Nowadays, you just like Spotify, and Spotify has got like love recognition where it knows you're heartbroken, so it'll like adjust for like the language. You're like, oh, play romantic stuff, and then it's like searching the internet for romantic stuff. I'm like, no, play the song. Searching the internet for song, no results. I'm like, yeah.
Drea said that she knew it was Peter Gabriel, but she thought it was Shock the Monkey.
Shock the Monkey. I guess.
Totally a love song.
I guess. He could have been holding it up going like, ah. Oh, man. All right, it's okay. You still have one more chance to redeem yourself and avoid embarrassment on Valentine's Day. You're on DANtics. Question the next. What famous building in New York lights up a red heart each Valentine's Day?
The Empire State Building.
Yeah, that's the only. I think that building and the one in Dubai, like those buildings have character. I don't know if there's very many other buildings that are really doing anything cool like that. I like that though. I like it. I love LED lights. I love when stuff lights up. One night I was coming home from LA and I went to some area coming around LA and in LA they had put up all these like cool LED lights everywhere and I'm like, man, that's rad. So go Empire State Building ahead of its time. All right, here we go. Next question. Sledgehammer, hold on, time out. Sledgehammer is the best Peter Gabriel song. Who said that? Could you ban that?
That was Steve. I wasn't even going to mention it because I knew you'd go on a tangent. You want me to ban him? I can do that.
Let me tell you, I don't know what is going on in that. I'm sorry, Jen, hold on a second. I don't know what's going on in that stop motion video with the weird fruit and it's all crazy and then somebody shoves their hand up a turkey. That is very, very weird. I was like 6 or 7 when I first had seen that, and I learned a lot of things in my life at a young age from that video. All right, next question and rant. Roses represent love. Oh, excuse me. Red roses represent love. What do yellow roses represent?
Friendship.
Yes, I would have also taken urination on the rose after getting rejected from a loved one after giving them a red rose as well. That is correct. I would not have accepted that. That is correct. Congratulations. You are now up into second place. All right. It's all right. We could get you up to the top, up to a high score spot if you just follow my lead by guessing correctly. In which cartoon did Mickey and his girlfriend, Minnie Mouse, first appear together? You got this. Don't think too hard about it. It is Steamboat Willie? Yes, it's Steamboat Willie, but you're too late on it. It was. And what's going on in that video? I know did he rent that? Did he take boat lessons? Should she be afraid? You know, I've seen What About Bob? You know, that's an interesting one that they had to try to ride the boat and stuff like that, or Poseidon. I don't know. I don't know if I want Mickey riding my tugboat or driving my tugboat. Well, anyway, you got 2 right, which puts you in second place here on DANtics. Thank you for calling. Please call back. I'm glad you called in. New callers this week and it makes me happy. So thank you so much, and thanks for playing DANtics.
Thank you. Have a good.
Well,
so there is some debate about whether you can call back in the chat. So you want to go back over that real quick?
As long as you aren't one of these 3 people, you may call back in.
If you get knocked off of the board,
then you can call back in. Yeah, you got to scratch yourself up to here, and then you wait. See how my standing broom's doing.
Still standing?
Yeah, I'm still that is one of the. I was whatever that day. I wasn't having the best day, and that I was so happy. I was so happy. All right, standing up over there. Maybe NASA's right. I saw that they're launching in July. They're launching their space shuttle. They're launching their little Mars rover thing, and it says it's only gonna take a year to get there. I thought it took 30 years to Mars. Didn't you watch some television show where they went to Mars and they were cryogenically frozen for a long time?
Yeah, it was called Life on Mars. There's a British version and an American version. It was a pretty good show. I think it was in the future though.
But how are they getting to Mars in a year?
I think they were frozen, dormant?
No, not in the show. The show took a long time. How are we sending something to Mars in a year?
Oh, that I don't know.
I don't know how far Mars is. I don't know if I can check on Google or not. Let's ask. Welcome to DANtics. Who's this?
It's Sam again.
Hey Sam, how far is Mars from here? Is it if I looked up Mars on Google Maps, would it give me directions to go there?
It might actually. I think it's either. I think it's Google Earth, where if you zoom out far enough, you can zoom into Mars.
Oh, see, right, and maybe the bus or the walking icon's grayed out, but the space shuttle icon's there. How long does it take for me to get to Mars?
According to Google, 150 to 300 days, depending on the speed of the launch.
Wow, did they get a carpool lane or something, or what?
I guess so.
Oh, I don't know, I guess they widened space and now there's room for more people to go back and forth? Huh. Well, that's not very long. That's not very long at all.
It is not. It's less than a year.
I could probably, you could probably get to Mars quicker than I could get around the world. Like if I left now and started walking. Well, you learn something new every day here on DANtics. All right, here we go. Let's get you up on this leaderboard. Okay, here we go. You ready?
Yep.
Cool. The earliest surviving Valentine was written in what century? Like they still have it right now?
Yes, it has survived, and we recognize it as a Valentine, and it is the oldest one discovered.
It'd be the 13th century,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah? No, yeah. Why did you guess that? Because you went to
I don't
school and
know.
learned? Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're right. It's in the 13th century. I don't know what it was written in. It could've-
Seriously?
Yeah, no, you're right. I'm not messing with you. You're right. Good job. It's in the 13th century. They probably wrote it on a Rosetta Stone or Rosetta Stone. Yeah, I don't know. Her stone. He chiseled it in there. He started it early on, and he got done with it on the 14th, and then that's when it was Valentine's Day. Like, I'll get it done when it's done. All right, none of that's true, but that's how I imagined it back in the day. Either that in the 13th century. I don't know what was going on back in the day. Maybe they were writing it in pig's blood. What do I know? But you got it right, and that's what counts here on DANtics. And now you move on. Okay. Hold on, I need instructions here how to open this up. Okay, here we go. Which country has a holiday to celebrate the love on the 14th of every month?
Italy?
No, that's a good guess. It's actually South Korea, because they don't have anything to do that day, I guess. Wow, they really have a monopoly on what it, like... Okay, here's the thing. I was walking through Target yesterday. I had no agenda. I was just walking through Target, and I walk by the card aisle, and I look, and every male powdered baldness man was standing there looking at the cards, and they're all bumping into each other, and it was really weird. And...
Everybody just trying to find the correct pre-written card that says what they can't.
Okay, hold on. We're not. I gotta be good. I was like, let's not. I'm gonna try not to bash Valentine's Day too much. But like, if you had to do that every month, holy cow! Do you like buy them like for the year? You know? That's an interesting one. Well, way to go, South Korea. I guess on that, I probably would have guessed like Italy as well. Are we good? Or we have more strikes?
Romantic. Yeah, that's just one strike, 1 point.
Oh, you have all the time in the world. All right, let's see here. Next question. What movie is this famous quote from? All right, what movie is this famous quote from? My name is... Oh, shoot. Okay, this one's going to be hard. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Thank you for saving me on that one. I kind of know what it is. I think Glenn says it. Is that what you would say at the bike shop, Glenn? Were you always quoting that? Were you quoting that movie? Oh my gosh. Do you like Princess Bride?
I didn't until college. It was the first time I saw it was in college, and then I fell in love with it.
It was weird for me because I was always younger than wrestling, obviously. And seeing somebody like Andre the Giant in there after I've only seen him be Andre the Giant in the ring. And you still are told that wrestling is scripted, but you never like believe, like you don't always kind of believe it. And to see him in that role, I was like, that's so strange. Like, why does he have a smile on his face? And Fred Savage was in it. I like Fred Savage. You know?
Yeah, I loved him in that movie.
Yeah, so that was a good one. Good. Okay, all right. Next question.
You've
here.
made it to the leaderboard. You're in third place. One more
Yes.
point, you make it to second.
Look at all these 3-letter names up there. I love it. I love 3-letter names. Yes. In Victorian times, it's considered bad luck to do what to a Valentine's Day card?
Throw it away.
Ooh, actually it's signing it, which I don't know why, but I will say, like, I started scribbling out names on cards so you could recycle them to people, so maybe they had it right by not writing names on cards. Maybe you don't need that.
It took a lot to make a card. They needed to be able to reuse it.
Yeah, wow, okay, well, don't sign your cards, which that's really weird. I need to know. I need to know. It's so funny, when I reach in there, and I look over, Crystal's like, no more, no questions. And the heartbreak, a sign on the screen, and he's audio. Next time we'll have some sort of audio. I'll make some sort of, like, quoof noise.
Like a fart?
So you have 2. You're on the leaderboard. You're tied for second. And thank you for calling DANtics. Hopefully that stays on there, or if you get knocked off, call back again. Thanks for playing.
All right, thanks.
Yep, bye. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, what time is it?
It is 6:52.
Oh, okay. No, we're still good. We're still good. There's plenty of people watching. The chat rooms are growing. Everybody's here. Anything good going on in the chat? That's okay.
I'm juggling here.
Now let's do the call. Welcome to DANtics. Who's this?
Margaret's back.
Oh, back again. I can't see the rest. Don't ban me. All right, let's win some prizes here on DANtics.
There are no prices.
There are no prizes, Dan.
Let's do this. What are you doing? What are you up to? Are you just hanging out right now?
I'm watching wrestling.
It's what is Friday night? Are you watching SmackDown?
Yes, I am.
Oh, who's on right now? Please don't tell me it's Elias.
No, Elias already came and went. It was it's Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan versus John Morrison and The Miz.
Oh my gosh, I love The Miz. I've always loved The Miz since I watched him in the real world. He was the first person I ever like go out there and get his dreams. I like The Miz.
I love him. I love good old drunk Mike turning into The Miz.
Yeah, he's fun. He's a fun character. And Roman Reigns, you know, everybody swoons over Roman.
I don't.
No?
No, I'm actually a Bray Wyatt fan.
Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Well.
Yeah.
Did she leave you speechless?
He's an odd one. I like his face when he's smiling and happy. Like, you can see the fun in him. But I don't know. I don't know what Vince is doing.
Yeah, I like the crazy ones.
Yeah,
I can't help it.
You know, that's fair enough. All right, here we go. On Valentine's Day is the second most popular day of the year for what?
Drinking?
No, it is actually for sending cards. It's number 2 next to Christmas.
I kind of like your answer better.
I thought you were gonna say. I thought the answer was gonna be booty. Like, more booty happens.
Can I get a point for the answer, Crystal? Come on.
Oh no, don't look at me.
No,
don't look at
sorry.
me. Oh.
Tell you what, if you get 2 points, I'll put you at the top of the 2 points. We'll count that as a half a point.
All right, here we go. All right, next question.
Did we fold them too hard?
Yes.
Next time.
Oh shit.
Next time we'll fold them off center.
Unfold paper? What is going on?
I ripped it. Hold on. Now I can't. Now I ripped it. Okay, hold on. St. Valentine's Day is often referred to as SAD, all caps. It's an acronym. What does SAD stand for?
Singles Awareness Day.
All right.
Dude, I'm so glad you got this question because that was how you greeted on your first call, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Here's that. I thought it was gonna be like sad ass date, but that one's that works. All right, good job on that one. I ripped that question, so I don't know if it'll ever be used again. I've been saving all these questions. There's a billion of them, and then one day I'm gonna have my own New Year party, and I'm gonna throw them off of the building, and it's just gonna rain down like confetti.
Your own ticker tape parade.
Yeah, my own ticker tape parade. That's all right. Eventually, we'll be able to use these again because there's a lot of questions here. All right, next question. Which band released the song Love Shack in 1989?
Oh.
You got this. Tin Roof, Rusty.
Oh, check. God, I love this fucking song. Oh my god.
It is Love Shack by the B-52s. Oh my gosh, I love the B-52s.
Yes.
Rock Lobster, Rock Lobster.
Damn it.
I know. Sorry. Well, thanks for playing. You can go back to living in your own private Idaho.
Okay.
But you're up on the leaderboard. Thanks for playing DANtics. I hope you're not in trouble. Say hi to Vince for me.
So did you really schedule this 3 weeks in a row during 3 live events that you want to watch? And now 4 because hockey and wrestling?
I don't know. Wrestling and I have a love-hate relationship. I watched it for a year straight when Ronda showed up, and then it's kind of almost like a repeat, and I don't know. So it's just I love human cartoons sometimes, so I check in on them, but I probably would have forgotten that it was on. I don't remember it was Friday. When she said wrestling was on, I'm like, oh, is it Monday night? Is it Monday night right now? Anything good in the chat room? I see lots of things in the chat room.
I'm trying to keep up. I'm juggling here. It's a lot to juggle.
You're fine.
Let's see. We lost Samantha. She had to get off to bed.
Yeah. Nah, just people talking with themselves?
Yeah.
That's fine. Yep, call on in. We'll take 1 or 2 more calls, and then we'll take a little bit of a break here, and then we'll come back for the second hour, which I do have some Valentine questions left. You know, I might be able to get through. Oh, I just dumped like 3 on the floor. I'll get them at commercial. If we run out of those, we have plenty of more regular questions in here. I'm waiting for somebody like Jim Johnston to come in. Oh my gosh, guys! If you go look back on my Facebook page, you should see the picture he made where he taped over his championship belt.
That was
with
pretty
DANtics.
good.
Welcome to DANtics. Who's this?
Jason.
Hey, what's up, dude?
Nothing, man. What's going on with you guys?
I am here trying to not stumble. Have you been watching since the beginning?
No, I came in late.
Oh, good, man. It was a rough start, man. I forgot the name of my game show, and I made it myself. Look at my game show voice. I never talked to you like this.
It is game showy.
This is probably more of how you and I have a conversation like this. But look, this is the first time I've ever... It feels weird.
That jacket, though, man, I don't know. I don't know. It's like Michael Jackson-esque.
Oh, dude, he was doing Michael Jackson moves when he first put it on in front of the camera.
You can't watch it, but...
Yeah, it's very, very Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I mean, this is my Shaman jacket. I can take it off. It could be sham off, but this is my Shaman jacket. If I had a glove,
You should
I'd
sham
rock
take it off.
Yeah. That's what we need. We need sound effects every time I whip my hand.
We're good on that.
Well, you know what? Hold on. This feels good. Maybe he's got it right.
I think that might be a Spider-Man move.
Yeah, man. Doesn't matter if you're black or white. Okay, here we go. Let's play a game. Let's play DANtics. What do you think of my setup here, Jason?
I like it.
Yeah,
I like it, but I think that camera should be on Crystal instead of in the bucket. Personal opinion.
No, I look way better off camera.
I can turn it on.
I'll agree with that. But,
turn it
as only a brother could. We have to have it on
only
the...
a brother could.
Wait, especially when you are on the call, we have to have it on the question trophy because we were accused of nepotism in giving family members easy questions, and we need to prove that the questions are chosen
Yes, you
completely
can see
at
my
random.
hand go in and out of the actual bucket. There's a whole nother camera here with a whole nother green screen set up and everything just to be around this bucket here, just to appease the masses.
To prove we're not playing favorites.
But to be fair, you could just be reciting the question that's not on the paper.
I think I'm that
So
smart.
you could be getting family
He can
members
barely
easy.
read the questions off the paper. You really think he's making them up on the fly?
He's better on the fly than he is at reading.
This is true.
We should keep. You should see all these questions. Well, I have all of them here, but one I swallowed the first question ever on DANtics.
You did.
On the first week, I swallowed the question. Okay, all right, Jason. Here you go for an all-expense-paid trip to our house.
You could come to my house, but I ain't paying for it.
Okay, here we go.
It's just the welcome invitation, not all expenses paid.
Yeah.
Come over and hang out if you get this right. Here
We got a couch for you.
What movie is this
Cool.
famous quote from, Jason? I wish I knew how to quit you.
No, I have no idea.
Yeah, you do.
Dude.
I have no idea.
That's from Brokeback Mountain.
Remember when everybody was saying that for like a year after it came
Yeah,
out?
it was Jake Gyllenhaal and the
Yeah, but I
Dawson.
never saw Brokeback Mountain.
No?
Neither did I, but I know the quote.
Oh,
I didn't see it either.
I didn't ever watch it.
Oh, yeah, the Dawson was good in that. And the guy from that movie with the rabbit. It's good stuff. That's okay, dude. I got your back here. This is going to be a good one.
Make it an easy one.
Well, I don't know. I don't know how, like, when you, like, out of all the years we've known each other, we've never, like, had an in-depth talk. So I say this with respect. I don't know how smart you are, Jason. Like, I don't know, like, how, like, because I've never been like, oh, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, oh, this thing happened in 1873. So, like,
he's pretty knowledgeable.
And I would agree that you're not dumb, but I don't know if this is you or not. Here we go. I'm not saying you're stupid. We just never have, like, in-depth talks about, like, let's say Romeo and Juliet, which I'm about to ask you now. In Romeo and Juliet, what's Juliet's last name?
Juliet's last name.
Yes.
It was the.
You're good.
Oh God.
You got it. You got it.
Talk it out.
You got it.
It's Juliet. It was the Romeo and Juliet's last name. It was the two families. Oh, I can't think of it.
Oh, you're so close. It was the Cavaliers from Cleveland.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's the Capulets. It was the Capulets and the Montagues. Montagues and Capulets. Was that them?
Maybe.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah. See, I knew
I
that.
didn't call in to win, man. I called in just to say hi.
That's good because there are no cash and prizes.
I would ask you to say the first curse word on air, but who beat you to that? Was it Jen or somebody already?
There's been some curse words.
Somebody's already f-bombed us tonight. But you know it's Valentine's Day.
I almost dropped a nice big f-bomb right when I first got on the call, and I was like, oh, better watch that.
I haven't good yet. I haven't done that. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good at that. Before I started, I was like, I want this to be a rated R stream because I have a lot of like dirty jokes. But like that's not gonna happen here. Is it hard? Are these questions hard? Like, is it pressure?
Yeah, no, that was. I just don't know the answer. I knew the answer to all the ones before that I wasn't on the call for.
People say that a lot in the chat. I'm getting old. It's great. I think when you call in and there's that 5 second pressure and you're trying to process it. And,
Oh my god. Right?
It's too much.
Well, Jason,
Too much pressure.
thanks for calling. Call back, please. Please call back, or are you off to bed?
All right. No, I'm good.
All
I'm
right.
out for a while.
All right, call back. Thanks for calling in, dude.
All right.
Later.
Later.
Oh, he was so close. He was so
close to what? He didn't get any points. Oh, with that the
with that
answer?
one.
Yes.
Yeah, he was
the worst
very
part is it
close.
totally rhymes with Juliet if he would have just like gone with that first syllable and rhymed it. But come on, who's read that since like 12th grade English?
Right.
Really?
Right.
Let us know in the chat if you have read Romeo and Juliet outside of being told to in school.
I didn't read the book because I switched schools while they were doing the book. But I've watched the movie a few times. The movie was cool.
The one with Leonardo DiCaprio?
I did not watch the Romeo and Juliet with Leonardo DiCaprio and Claire Danes. I watched the whatever one was shown in school where the teacher didn't shut it off in time before they showed the booby part, which is unnecessary. Welcome to DANtics. Who's this?
This is Miller.
What's up,
And
Camille?
Tiny in the background. Hi.
Hi. Hey, were you coming to us from this time? Is it from the car? Is it from a boat? Is it from an airplane?
We're in the house.
Oh my gosh, you're actually on terra firma.
Boring.
I know. I called from in the house. Also, I have something. So we're sitting here at the kitchen table.
Uh-huh.
Good job, buddy. We dumped out the loot that he got at school today because it's Valentine's Day, and we've just been sitting here eating candy because I'm the best parent.
That's how it's done.
Yes. Do you remember in school at all, Niels, where the cool teachers?
Yes, I remember school.
the cool teachers, when you were younger, would give you all construction paper, and you'd spend all morning like stapling together a little pocket to hang on your desk, so everybody could go and give you Valentine's Day stuff and.
Yeah, and then I would like write Valentine's for everyone, and I would write a full novel for my crush, and then I would rip it off and throw it out, and then just give him.
Just give him the card. I always had a problem where 16 came in a pack and there was like 23 kids, and you're like, what am I gonna do with all these other ones? Or there was that one that was for the teacher on the back of the box that you cut out special that was for the teacher.
Why did the teacher get a special one?
I don't know. You know what she would get from me? I would give her those. There were oversized Hershey Kisses.
What? Are they hollow inside?
They're hollow inside, but it looked just like a Hershey Kiss in one box. Like if you were to buy a baseball, imagine it coming like in like a little box around that size, and it was just one big Hershey Kiss. And I would always give it to my teacher, and they'd be like, "Thanks." So I'm sure they probably, now that like I'm older, like I'm sure that they probably used it, unless she was like, "I'm not touching anything Dan brought me." So
I don't touch. You know those like Easter bunnies that you get that are like just the full chocolate bunny, and it's I think it's hollow inside. I do not touch those either.
Hollow.
How many Easters has that been circulating around?
Oh, for sure.
Because I tell you what, next year I'm like, oh, look at this Easter bunny in my pantry. I should probably give it to somebody.
Oh, you know how many years it sat in my fridge, and then it turned whitish. But I have definitely had that bunny, and it looked me in the eye, because sometimes they have the little white eyes on there, and sometimes it's just a chocolate mold. But it would sit there all year long.
We definitely regifted a chocolate bunny.
Yeah,
to Blake.
see?
Like, you're not going to eat it anyway. You didn't eat it last year.
Manufacturing dust.
Right back into the cupboard. Yep, yes. All right, you ready to win, DANtics?
Overall input seems to be that nobody has read or watched Romeo and Juliet other than in school, aside from one person.
You guys, see? Okay.
Why should they be?
I don't know. We just asked whether they read the novel. I think it's a play, isn't it? I don't remember.
Yes, it's a play. I read it. I watched the movie with Claire Danes. I loved Romeo and Juliet.
I watched the movie. It was pretty good. I got extra credit in English class for watching it, though, and that's the only reason.
For going to the theater?
For going to the theater, and I brought my ticket back to show my teacher and got extra credit.
All right, you ready to win? You ready to win, Mueller?
As long as they're not questions and pints, I'm good.
Yes, yeah, we're good. Okay, here we go. Question the first. What is the term for when two people on a date each pay for themselves?
Going Dutch.
Yeah, yes. And I don't know who invented that word. Maybe the Dutch. Is it a Dutch word? Is it like us?
Dutch? I don't know. It's probably us.
It's us.
Are French fries really French? I mean, come on.
I never thought about that. I guess
they're
not.
Spoiler, they're not.
I guess they've never asked me at like Panera Bread if I want a baguette or French fries, so I guess I wouldn't know. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Question. What'd you say?
I got a point.
Yes, you got a point. You got a point, and you did not have to roll down the window and yell at anybody or anything like that. All right, here we go. Next question. Which fast food chains offers tableside service on Valentine's Day? Fast food chain.
It's a fast food chain?
Yes.
I'll say McDonald's.
No, it is actually White Castle. Huh.
Oh, of course it's a White Castle.
You
They're
been
always
there?
doing stuff like that.
You been there, Mueller?
Yeah, there were back in New Jersey. I was like 15 minutes from a White Castle in two directions.
East Coast, they're like everywhere, aren't they?
I had White Castle in the frozen boxes. Have you ever had the frozen box White Castle?
No, dude, why would I have that if I have real White Castle?
No, but you're out here now. There's no White Castle in Cali.
Yeah, I haven't had White Castle since I've moved here. And that movie, Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle, takes place in New Jersey.
Oh, okay. Huh. That seems more timely. They did do a pop-up shop of White Castle when that movie came out, but it was so long ago that like I didn't know what a pop-up shop was or anything like that. But apparently that happened. One time, here's a useless fun fact. One time I was in Chicago, and there was a Taco Bell, and we were gonna go to the Taco Bell, and I look over, and it went, whoa, and it was a White Castle, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So I'm like, I want White Castle, and I'm like, I walk over there, and it's gutted out.
No, I see. Maybe it's because I'm from New Jersey, but I love White Castle.
I want to try it.
I mean, what other place lets you order burgers in sacks?
Really, in sacks? I can order a sack of burger?
Sack of 10 burgers.
Oh my gosh. See, I love. Okay.
And we sit there and stack the little cardboard things that the burgers came in, kind of like your cereal stacking situation.
So it's really rewarding at the end because you have like
It's so
something to show.
rewarding.
Oh, see. We need White Castle. Anybody who likes White Castle?
Jason gave a barf emoji, so I'm gonna guess he does not like White Castle.
Yeah, it's very polarizing.
But Jason doesn't really care for In-N-Out either, so are we really gonna trust what he has to say about fast food?
In-N-Out.
Oh yeah,
So good.
there goes your credibility.
Right? He says they're slathered in onions, and he does not like onions. So.
Yes, I love me some onions. I want to smell like White Castle all day. I should just do it all the time. This is why I'm sitting here in my living room on Valentine's Day, I guess. Just
Eating all the candy.
You can, because apparently on the Nathan's hot dog eating contest, apparently they taste like they all sweat and smell like hot dogs afterwards. Ew. So yeah, so if you just eat enough and then you sweat, then like you would smell like White Castle. Oh my gosh, you'd just be running around the block trying to do exercise, and you'd look back and there'd be like a bunch of dogs, and then they would sit down and you start running and they chase after you just because you smell like White Castle.
Onions are not good for dogs, Dan.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'm afraid of giving.
This is why we're not allowed to have dogs.
Anything. All right, here we go. Next question. You got this. Who is Molly Ringwald's love interest in 16 Candles?
Oh, frick. Jake. It's Ryan.
Yeah. Two first names. Good job. Yes, it's Jake Ryan. Molly Ringwald, which I like her.
There's a
She's
D at the end of
cool, but I don't know. Like that just it sounds like ringworm, and that's kind of.
It does sound like something you can catch.
Dude, she was like the like it girl of the 80s, and she's a ginger.
Right?
Oh yeah.
That whole thing where little girls always want somebody to look up to. I'm not gonna say I looked up to her, but I wanted to be Molly Ringwald.
Really?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah. Like she was so cool.
I guess.
And she was friends with Ducky. Come on. Although he didn't age well.
Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. Question number 3 or 4. Who is Cupid's mother, the Roman goddess of love?
Aphrodite? Oh no, that's Greek.
You're still good. It's Venus. Like the planet?
Like the planet, you're right, yes.
Oh. How many did you end up getting
Switch
then?
to planets. Probably 2 only.
You got 2 points.
2 points and 2 strikes?
2 points, 2 strikes.
Oh my gosh. You have to call back, Beals. You have to get on the leaderboard. You have to win DANtics. Because after you do that, you can put that on your resume. Or you can, like, maybe to get into, like, special clubs or events. If you're like, well, what's your credentials? You're like, I'm, like, 2 times DANtics winner. Or, like, and they're like, oh, yeah, come on in. Like, what? Like, don't wait on that side of the line.
That's it, for sure. It's going on my resume along with White Castle box stacking and the alphabet.
Yes.
And the alphabet?
Yes, I know the alphabet. Put that on my resume.
Well, thank you for calling. Thank you for playing, and call back and win, please. There's not that many points up here to get on the leaderboard.
Doing my best.
All right. See you later.
Bye.
All right. Should we go on a break real quick?
Are you
There's
ready
a
for
lot
a
of
break?
people here. Oh, I don't know what time is it.
It is 7:12?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go on a break real quick. Everybody want to stand up and stretch? There's a lot of people in here, so we'll come back. So, I actually have a little commercial video of something that I made from Random Friend Squad a long time ago. Most of you guys have seen this, but it was thematic. So I put it here, so you'll watch a little commercial, you'll see some ads, there'll be some music playing, 5-6 minutes. We'll be right back. Get a drink, get smart, call in, get your Skype ready. You can Skype in at DANtics. I know the mods have been doing a good job on putting the links in the description, and we'll be right back in just a minute on DANtics. Welcome back, Random Friends Squad subscribers. This week's topic is Valentine's Day, so I'm here with a few ideas of gifts you should avoid giving a loved one to avoid heartache on Valentine's Day. First up, oversized stuffed animals. These expensive things sound great in theory, but they end up just taking up half your girlfriend's bed. Eventually, over time, they're just oversized reminders of the jewelry she didn't receive. My advice to you guys, keep stuffed animals under a foot tall. Next up, the Biggest Loser DVD. This may be one of man's biggest mistakes when it comes to girls. I know all you girls want to get into shape, but you buying her this DVD for Valentine's Day will only ensure that you will be the biggest loser in bed. Third on the list, edible underwear. These things may be the worst ideas ever invented. Not only do they taste gross, or so I've heard, they're full of sugar, leaving you with a good chance of a stomach ache, or even worse, instant diarrhea. And from what I can tell, girls don't want food around their girly parts. Unless it's bacon. Everybody loves bacon, right? And for you girls, getting guys silky boxer shorts is not the business. They're not cute or practical at all. Anytime I try to wear a pair, my pants just want to fall down from the silky material. And if I'm ever out with my friends and they catch a glimpse of these things, I'm going to be clowned on for years to come. Here's a pro tip for you guys. Make sure you avoid getting current girlfriends the same type of gifts you give past girlfriends, especially if your mom's going to come over and bust you out on it. And finally, if you're going to take your girlfriend out for the night, make sure it's someplace romantic, someplace where you can see the lights of the city or something to that effect. Using the back of our shop to hook up is the opposite of romantic. So these are just some of the things that you should avoid to ensure that you have a good Valentine's Day. Catch these guys next week on the Random Friend Squad. This is really warm. Woo! That is warm. Oh my gosh. You'll have to go ahead and go over to the sound effects screen and then turn that volume knob back up. Thanks. Do you guys miss me? Yeah? I saw you guys discussing stuff in the chats. I pretty much didn't really go anywhere. 5 minutes is not a lot of time, by the way.
It's not.
That is not a lot of time.
Crystal wants to know if you're actually drinking wine or if it's just beer in a wine glass.
I mean, do you want me to pull back the curtains? Are you asking me or are you asking Oz? Because if you're asking Oz, it's beer, but I wanted a champagne glass so I could be like, ooh. Sip the bubbly or whatever. My finger don't go straight, but we're not drinking tea. But I kind of feel like Leonardo DiCaprio in whatever movie he's doing this in, just, a lot less richer.
Is that The Great Gatsby?
Is that what it is? I don't know. Titanic. Growing Pains. That's when I first saw Leo was in Growing Pains. I'm like, the little kid from Growing Pains, the cousin Oliver of Growing Pains.
I loved him in Growing Pains. That's when I first developed a crush on him.
He disappeared after that for a little bit, right? And then popped up in like Gilbert Grape or something like that.
I think maybe, yeah.
Yeah. Huh. So how's everybody doing? What are you guys doing right now? Let me know in the chat right now, other than sitting here staring at the screen, what are you guys doing tonight? Are you celebrating? Is there a couple? Is there a couple here that are celebrating Valentine's Day by watching moi on chat? Maybe so. Can you turn off my mic for a second? Like completely turn it off? Yeah, I saved you guys on that one. So let me know in the chat what you guys are doing tonight. Hello, welcome to DANtics. Who's this?
What?
What? What do you mean what? Who's this?
It's Katie.
Are you eating chips?
No.
How's it going, Katie?
It's going great.
What kind of version of you do we get tonight? Are you hyper? Are you on the sugar? How many cookies have you had? What's your cookie intake like today?
What?
How many cookies have you had today?
0.
Okay.
I got a Tucker.
Oh, is that what's...
And M&M's.
Peanut or plain?
That's what you got.
Peanut M&M's or plain M&M's?
What?
Hey, hi, it's me, Dan, from DANtics, the only game show that has a host with a hawk. Let's answer questions. I gotta get you moving here.
We've now switched over from Valentine's questions to regular questions.
All right, Kate, you got this. Ready? Katie, tell me you're there still. Do I even? Is my mic
here.
on? Okay, yeah, you're here. Oh, okay, here we go. Okay. Which is the only U.S. state to begin with the letter P? Oh, really? There's only one of those? You got this.
Pennsylvania?
Yeah. I guess what else would there be? A lot of things start with A's. I know there's a lot of A states. Huh. Good job, Katie. All right, you got one right. 2 more, and you'll be up on the
There's a
leaderboard.
lot of those.
Yeah.
Excessive.
Yeah, Pennsylvania. I guess that's it. I never thought about that. All right, Katie, you ready for this? Here we go. What is the name of the world's first satellite launched by the Soviet Union in 1957, way before you were born?
It's the year from my mom was born.
Oh man, she's ancient. It's Sputnik. Sputnik. And I think they were racing to like get up just get a satellite in space. That's pretty cool. I like that name.
That's the thing. Everyone wanted to get to space. And
Wanted to go to space first, and then we just built a movie set and then went to space. But I digress.
Yep.
That's all right. Here we go. In George Orwell's Animal Farm, what
You say that like you've read it.
I listened to you read it to Blake.
Wait,
and-
I read this book.
Isn't it weird?
I hated it. It was made me feel really uncomfortable.
I loved it.
I get it.
It made me uncomfortable. I'll give
But
you
it
that.
was weird. I get it, but it was weird. Okay, so in George Orwell's Animal Farm, what kind of creatures are Napoleon and Snowball? And it's not a cat.
They're horses.
Close.
They're pigs.
Yes. Yep. But you already got beeped out. Yeah, beeped out. Yep, beeped
I
out.
would have let you have had it if you had changed your answer before Dan said close. But because you'd already been
Dang,
out. Sorry.
No love for the oldest RFSDan. For the oldest RFSDan.
Wait, one of the youngest old, like saying she's the oldest fan implies her age, but she's not the oldest.
I know, you
one of the most long time and youngest.
You subscribed to me when you were
RFSDan.
born, and now you're like 16 and like you've watched all my stuff. Well, sorry, Katie, that's 2 strikes?
2 strikes.
Oh, how many points did she get?
She got 1 point.
Oh my gosh, here's what I recommend, my friend. Go get some cookies. Eat cookies, call back win. Nutter Butters. Were they Nutter Butters? Is that what you had that one day?
They were Oreos, Chips Ahoy, and Nutter Butters.
Yeah,
I had
all
all
right.
of them.
All right, go downstairs, raid the fridge, get sugared up, call back and win, please.
Okay.
Thank you for calling DANtics.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Well. That's a thing. I always root for the people. Well, I don't know. I feel like I know everybody that calls in, except for Keith. Keith? Who called in today?
Yeah,
We got new ones. Jen.
Yes.
Jason called in, but I know Jason. Keith, right?
But it was his first time calling. Yes, Keith.
I wonder, because here's the thing. There's a lot of people that are watching, and only 10% of you ever call in, comment stuff, and there's a lot of other numbers of people that lurk. So if you're a lurker, don't be a lurker today. Call in and win. Welcome to DANtics. Who's this?
Haha, it's Jim.
We were worried about you. Oh my gosh. It's Jim. Jim Johnston. If you don't know Jim Johnston, look at this trophy right here. Go look at my
The
Instagram.
champ is here.
Yes. You got it, brother. Let me tell you something, brother. We're gonna get you a double name on the championship belt. We need a belt. That belt you had was pretty awesome. That thing looked pretty nice.
Yeah, man, it's like not that fancy. Just a generic wrestling belt that I put a piece of duct tape on and spent about a half hour trying to make DANtics look all nice and fancy.
You made Dan's day
Oh
with
my
that.
god. I'm like, look at the production value on this. And I was
There's
all
still
stoked.
more memes that I haven't sent you yet.
I didn't even see the name first. I was stoked that you were there with the belt, and then the name was on there, and I'm like, it's you! Holy cow, this is great. So yeah, that pretty much made my day. I was pretty stoked that you put that on the belt, and you make
Awesome,
me
dude.
think that when I do a 2.0 version of this, or when I do a next season, I mean, all good things have to come to an end. We have to end the season and start up new, fresh. We might have to when the Danley Cup's full, we might have to get a belt. We might have to get a
Yeah, you can
championship
actually
belt.
get one like this and actually have it say Danley Cup or Dan on it. DANtics
Have it custom
for
made.
like they're like $150.
That's it? Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
We'll start a GoFundMe.
Holy cow. I was thinking because like
Under-
during the pay-per-views, the championship belts are always half off. I was like,
Yeah.
man, maybe I should get a championship belt.
No,
But
you can get a semi-custom made one like the one in my pictures from undisputedbelts.com.
oh my gosh, that would be amazing. Maybe I
Yeah,
could have it on my
pretty
shoulder. You could smell what the Rock was cooking.
You almost said C-O-C-K.
Yeah, I was trying to slip it in there as a joke, but that didn't work out that way. You ready to play DANtics and win
Yeah, man.
another?
Man. I'm not feeling so smart today. I actually burned my throat with wasabi a little while ago.
Whoa, what were you putting the wasabi on? Sushi?
Sushi, yeah. I was eating sushi for Valentine's Day dinner, give myself a little special meal of love.
Yeah, give yourself a little tuna.
One in, and the piece of wasabi just right in the throat hole.
Yeah, that's the worst. Pepper gets me more than wasabi. I like that horseradish, like burning. It feels good.
Yeah, I like it, but it hit me. I mean,
Get ya.
Blob of it hit right in the throat hole, man. I was like, ah!
Did you ever watch Jackass when Steve-O did wasabi snooters?
Yeah, I actually, real quick, I had a buddy from college, still a buddy of mine actually, and he on a bet once ate a spoon of wasabi and instantly crapped his pants.
Really? Like reactionary?
Yeah, like wasabi in mouth, hits tongue, sphincter opens up, and out comes the poo.
You know what, guys? I think I have a bunch of wasabi in the fridge.
We want to test this theory?
I'm just saying.
Cinnamon challenge like the banana, but this time wasabi.
Yeah. I will tell you what. Yesterday, after I moved everything, like we have all this fun, and then everything shuts down, and then I feel like a restaurant after it's closed. I'm moving everything back. It's just me and it's quiet. And I looked down at the ground, and there's just Banana Quick everywhere. There was Banana Quick. There was rubber bouncing balls.
Oh, they were everywhere.
They're still here. They're still around.
Quick, though.
Yeah, they're still around. So I don't know. Maybe later, if people will remind me in the chat, maybe we'll do some sort of a wasabi challenge. I got some in there.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Just so you know, I can get you strawberry. They got it by the pound by me.
That's right. I saw that picture. Okay, and I do think I think maybe I saw strawberry here as well.
They do have strawberry. They have chocolate, and they have strawberry chocolate.
Strawberry chocolate. Okay. So then it is just the banana is the elusive one. Okay. All right.
Here else they have hazelnut and cinnamon too, but I haven't seen it lately.
Cinnamon milk?
I will say though, sprinkling that banana stuff in your beer is really good. I do recommend it. All right.
I don't know.
Here we go. Question the first. Olympus Mons is a large volcanic mountain on which planet? It's not Earth.
Saturn.
No, it is actually Mars. You'll get to see it one day because Elon Musk is sending us there, and at only a year to get there. Holy cow! It's like you're going on a holiday to the Red Planet.
Well, I guess we're finally working on that repulsor technology.
Yeah, and apparently when you go to Mars, you got to drill into the Mars to get some water. That's gonna be weird. I didn't see
And you got to pollute to make an atmosphere.
Oh man. What happens if I fart on Mars? Does it turn into a bubble? And I don't know. No, I'll see when I get there.
If you fart on Mars and it doesn't make a sound, does it still make a smell?
Asking the hard-hitting questions.
I know,
here.
right? All right, here we go. All right, next question. Ooh, this is on a big piece of paper, and we are done with Valentine's Day questions, which you were lucky you missed out on that because those were pretty dang hard.
Yeah, I knew about 6 of them the whole time.
Yeah. That's. I guess Valentine's Day trivia is more cool things need to happen.
I would have done earlier if I hadn't burned my throat hole.
We were wondering. I think Jess or someone was texting me like, "Where's Jim Johnson?" I'm like, "He'll be here. I seen 8 hours ago. He'll be here. He's showing up late to collect." Like, there's no reason for you to sit through the whole show just so you can come in and snipe like Randy Orton.
Yeah, and I was staying out of the chat just to build anticipation.
But I will say, on intermission, there was concerns of your whereabouts.
Oh, how sweet!
All right, here we go. In the 2000 film Castaway, what company does Tom Hanks work for before his plane crashes and he's washed up on a desert island?
Federal Express.
Yes.
There's an arrow in it. I learned that from Jamie Hatch.
Like the guy from Metallica? Oh no, wait, that's James Hetfield. Jamie Hatch, like from Gone to the Snow Dogs fame?
Yeah, he said it on a vlog at some point. I don't know. I've seen all their vlogs. I binge watched them like a couple years ago.
Out of the 17 words a year that Jamie says, FedEx was 2 of them.
Hey
so
man, he's like Silent Bob. Doesn't speak much, but when he does, it's sage advice.
He's true. Well, you know what? When we're all hanging out and stuff like that, he's a blabbermouth, and I will say that Jamie is really smart. He is a very smart guy. All right.
Just his home improvement skills make him like a really impressive dude.
You guys.
Because you can just tell he's like just an awesome husband and dog dad.
Yeah, he's cool. You guys would totally love hanging out with him. All right.
I'm hoping for April.
Oh yeah, where are you gonna go in April?
I'm hoping to go to the West Michigan Pet Expo.
Oh, nice. Okay, and see everybody there.
Yeah, I'm hoping if I got a couple $100 extra, it's about a 3.5 hour drive for me.
That's not. Oh yeah, that'd be cool. You'd have a good time. Like when you go when you go see them in person and stuff, you get an experience, man. You don't just get like an autograph and shove through the line.
I'm almost 40 years old, and I'm hoping when I meet him, I don't fanboy out like a little girl.
Oh, dude, it's cool. I am the biggest fanboy of all of them. I fanboy out on Ali Speed. I fanboy out on Rhett and Link.
I love your stuff.
Yeah, it feels good. And then like you take the goofiest picture with them that you regret later. Oh my gosh, the one I have with Ali Speed and I'm just standing there and I'm just like, argh. Oh man, yeah. So
I like your stuff from the VidCon videos.
It's hard because I know they're just like they just create like me, but then it's just like, look, you're in 3D. They're in 3D, and that's so crazy. All right.
Yeah, like you get to touch the Memphis fluff.
Oh yeah, it is everything you think it's gonna be too.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Here
I've
we
had
go.
a husky before, so I'm a little familiar with it.
Oh yeah, Kira doesn't have that kind of like that coat, but Memphis does.
She's still a puppy's.
All right. Enough stroking your ego, Jess. We're done with you.
Sorry, Jess. Jeez.
All right, here we go. What was rediscovered in Egypt in 1799, and made the deciphering? What was? Hold on. What? I'll read this a couple times.
Don't think about it. Just read the words.
What was rediscovered in Egypt in 1799 and made the deciphering hieroglyphics possible?
The Rosetta Stone.
Yes, it is the Rosetta Stone. I actually have the Rosetta Stone. It's the Japanese version of it. It's on my PC. It's on my PC.
Ironic, you were talking about that about a half hour ago.
Yes. Yeah. So I have that. All right. Let's see. Next question. Next question. Then you make it to the leaderboard then?
He's on the board. Second
Have
place
you
with
already?
3 points.
Oh my gosh. How are you guys gonna hold on a second, Jim. How are you guys gonna let him come in here and clean up on this? It's
Again.
gonna be renamed the Jim Johnston game. If you guys don't come in here and stop him.
No. It's got to stay DANtics in the Danley Cup.
Yeah, until we get
The
the
Danley Cup featuring Jim Johnson.
You just gotta start promoting me as your champion, like in the old Gladiator days, and you're Maximus.
Yes.
I'll sell it. Like, how are you gonna bump him off? I should let you come in the very beginning and just answer all the questions and just rack a score and then be like, could you beat the Impossible Man?
Right.
Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. Let's just pad your score right here. Which Disney-Pixar film tells the tale of an elderly widower, Carl Fredricksen?
Up.
Yes, I have not seen the movie Up.
Sorry, Dre.
Aw, Drea's knocked off.
Oh no, that means
she's still on the board. She's just in second.
But
now.
that's the worst place to be because until somebody also knocks her off.
Hey man, you're either first or you're last. Second's the first loser.
Is that what we should do? Should we just wipe out the other two? Like, should we just wipe out the other two names?
Shake and bake, baby. Shake and bake.
Oh, speaking of shake and bake, I watched Step Brothers for the first time a couple days ago. I had it on while I was doing some stuff.
I'm not a huge fan, except for the scene with the drum set.
I'm
a drummer.
The drum set scene was really funny. I get now why the bunk bed scene happened. There was a couple times I chuckled. In it. Talladega Nights was definitely.
That was definitely the best John C. Reilly, Will Ferrell joint.
Yes, and then they stuck John C. Reilly in like Guardians of the Galaxy or something, and I was confused. Like, am I taking him seriously?
Yeah.
Is he a buffoon?
He's a serious a-hole.
What is that hair? Is he an a-hole?
No, that was his big famous line in the movie.
That's right. Okay, yes.
Those movies are the two Guardians, like Chris Pratt. My God, what a good guy.
Yeah, that was weird because they said we're gonna do Marvel movies. I'm like, yeah, right. We're gonna do Marvel movies with Iron Man. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna do our Iron Man with Robert Downey Jr. I'm like, that piece of crap. Boom, nails it out of the park.
Awesome.
We're gonna make Guardians of the Galaxy, and it's gonna be with Chris Pratt. I'm like, that guy from that one TV show, Parks and Rec? No way, nails it. And then they're like, we're gonna put Heath Ledger as Joker, and I'm like, ew, the guy from 10 Things I Hate About You nails it.
That actually happened before all that other stuff.
It did, huh? Yeah. So like they nailed it. I'm like, I'm gonna go ahead and stop. And stop being like, why can't you nail it? Because those guys hit home runs. I don't know if you're a comic book guy, but I have been since I was a kid.
Not really.
And Guardians of the Galaxy was clown shoes. It was not. It was gritty and kind of rated R-ish, but it was nor here nor there. And I'm like, why would they bring that back? And oh my gosh, if it's not one of the funnest things ever.
I didn't know anything about it, but the first one I thought was amazing, and the second one not as good, but still like Yondu was better in that one, but then they killed him.
Yeah, because they went to the well twice. You know, like they had perfection the first time. We could talk about this
and I like that.
all day.
What's that actor's name? Jeremy Rooker or whatever.
Michael Rooker.
Since Mallrats.
Yeah, Michael Rooker. My first thing with him was Mallrats. He was my first thing with Mr. Svenny.
Yeah. Say, would you like a chocolate pretzel?
Yes. Would you like a chocolate covered pretzel? Oh, Jason Lee and his $1 million smile. Okay, let's keep on track. I can talk to you like that's the problem. Is every time you get on here, we're at like, what are we, like at 15 minutes already? Right. We'll have a half an hour conversation.
Like I said,
nobody else.
Do a special podcast.
I know.
Nobody else is gonna be able to beat him because you're just gonna talk all the whole time, so nobody else can call it.
That's the antics. Is you know my triggers and you know you can get me talking.
Yeah, man. I'm sandbagging. I'm gold bricking and all the other stuff.
I don't know who filibuster. Is that the Groundhog Day guy?
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
No, I'll do a filibuster. Yeah, you can call it that.
Okay, here we go. What is the most common name for the clavicle? You own one.
That's your breastbone, isn't it?
Oh, it's actually your collarbone. Close.
Oh.
When you ride bikes, pretty much everybody breaks their clavicle. And they have that big scar that goes down there, and it's like not a rite of passage, but it's very common to go over the front of your bike and break that clavicle. So it is a clavicle. You got 2 wrong, but you're on the leaderboard.
Correct.
I hope you get knocked off so you can call back because I enjoy these times.
I have to get knocked all the way off, right?
Yeah, you have to get knocked all the way off or up. If you get knocked up, that helps too. You see that movie Junior with Arnold?
Doesn't help.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. I got the wrong equipment for that.
Well, thanks for calling. Right now, you're defending your title. You might be 2-time Danley Cup champion. Wow, there's perks for that.
We'll see what happens.
There are no
man.
perks.
4 is a pretty low number.
It is.
I
So
was hoping to get at least 7 or 8 today.
yeah, me too. Yeah, I think the high score is 7. I think 7 is the high score. Is
Leslie
it?
was 7,
Is
Jim was 6.
6,
all right.
yeah. So
We gotta go. We gotta.
all right. Have a good night, Jim. I'll see you next time. Thanks for calling DANtics.
But
I can talk, guys. Hello, welcome to DANtics. Thanks for waiting. Can I take your order?
Hi, it's Jen again.
Hi. How's it going?
Going good.
Hey, what'd you eat for dinner?
I'm getting back on the board, and I'm not gonna be at 2 this time.
Okay.
I hope.
Okay.
You gotta get 3 to get on the board.
Yeah, you gotta get 3 to get on the board, but we're done with Valentine's Day questions. And actually, I've cooled down a little bit in here. I actually feel good.
It's kind
now.
of cold.
Is it cold? It feels good in here right now. Okay, here we go. You ready to win on DANtics? I feel like I'm always adjusting today. Sorry about that, everybody. But I think everything it's just like the tiniest little bit too big. So either I need to eat more and gain a bunch of weight, or I need to go to a tailor. So okay, here we go. You ready to play some DANtics?
Yep.
Okay, in Lewis Carroll's Alice in Wonderland, what creature was used as the ball in the game of croquet? Or croquette. I don't know if that's a caramel thing.
Say it again.
Hedgehog.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it was the hedgehog. Poor hedgehog. Wonder how Sonic did. You think Sonic did well? You think the Sonic movie did well? Well, I guess it's opening day. You know, Chase said that movie was actually pretty funny. You gonna go see the Sonic the Hedgehog movie?
I don't know. Maybe my husband and I will.
Yeah? You're gonna wait for it to come out on Redbox or basic cable?
We might download it. I don't know.
You like Sonic? You play Sonic growing up?
I played in the arcade game, but my husband had it on the NES.
Yeah, I remember getting my Sega Genesis when I was 11. This was 91 or so. I got a Genesis and I played Sonic, and he was like Mario with an attitude. I still am a big Mario fan. I feel like there's still more to do, and it felt a little bit better. And I love the Japanese sprites and the mindset. But Sonic was Sonic. Mr. Tails, my cat Mr. Tails, comes from Sonic the Hedgehog because Tails had a big tail. But I think Tails was a fox. I don't know what he was, but he had 2 tails. Does that mean somewhere else there's a fox with no tails? Anyways, all right, here we go. Next question. What color were E.T.'s eyes? Oh my gosh, that's a thing? Do you know who E.T. is?
E.T. Phone home.
My grandma looked like E.T. All right.
His eyes were brown or black.
No, close because it's a color, but it was actually blue. Yeah, they decided to give him some blue puppy eyes, even though he looked like a turd. I don't know. Did you watch that movie? When I was a kid, that movie had come out real time, and it's kind of a scary movie. It's intimidating. There's lots of 80s foggish stuff and looking around, and it was like Stranger Things without the charm because that was our first time.
Yeah,
now when you watch Stranger Things and stuff like that, you're like, yeah, this is charming. But when you watch it as a child, it's creepy. And don't get me started on the arcade game. And yes, I did buy the Atari game. I was at an Albertsons once, and I bought it for $2.
Game on YouTube. And that game freaked me out.
It was bad. The ET game was bad. I'm like,
on game theory.
Yeah, I'm like 8 years old when it came out, and I don't know what to do. There's no instructions. What's this guy with the hat on for? I talked my mom into buying it for me for like $2 in a clearance bin. I dust off the old Atari, even though I had a Nintendo by then, and I didn't need an Atari, and it was just the worst. Do we still have another strike?
Yeah, that's only one.
All right, let's go. Loki said, I can't watch ET. I'm scared of it. That's fine. I actually have an ET. I think I had an old ET from the 80s. And it was like a beanbag leathery thing with his finger and a heart. And then he started breaking apart. And it was really weird, like my Tickle Me Yoda that I had. Remember that theme that I had?
Tickle Me Yoda?
No, it was like a Yoda Furby that I had.
Yes.
And then it fell apart and all the mechanics were underneath it. Kind of like that Simpsons episode when they go to Duff Brew.
Furbies. Don't get me started. Those things were popular when I was a kid.
Oh yeah, the Furbies?
Yeah.
Yeah, here you go. I'm going to ask you a question, and then I want to actually tell you a Furby story. Okay. Oh my gosh, is that a dinosaur? A brachiotomy. I guess that's not a dinosaur. Okay, yes, I said it right. A brachiotomy is the medical term for the removal of what part of the body, and the answer is not broccoli.
That is the windpipe. Or the...
No! Or the what? Hold on, I want to hear what your second answer is on this.
Windpipe or trachea?
Close. No, actually, close because it's a body part. It's actually the arm. I didn't know there was a word that they had for amputating the arm. I would have been like see you later handitis or something like that. That at least you know what you're getting into. But when you say broch, I think of a throat. Am I saying this word right?
Brachial.
I don't know if it was even if it was.
I fact checked it.
Even though if it said Brad Pitt otomy, I don't know if any of us would get that. I didn't know that's what happens when you take off either your left or your right arm. Do you have both of your arms?
Yes, I do have both my arms.
Okay. So then you can't really. Okay, I thought maybe you would know.
Don't really work too well.
Right. Well, or either that, or you would actually know what the answer is if somebody took your arm away. Is that 2 strikes?
That is unfortunately 2 strikes.
So before I go real quick, the Furbies are really super popular, like Tickle Me Elmo popular in the late 90s. So much so that my boss one time called an auction place, won the auction for the Furby, and it went to charity. It was like almost $200 for this Furby. And then I remember coming over later on that day, and it was ripped up in the front yard because the dogs got a hold of it and ripped up a $200 Furby. Yep. Yeah. They made some weird noises. They made Teletubby noises. So weird. Well, thank you for calling DANtics. What's your score? Was there a score?
Not to the scoreboard. You did get 1 point this time, though.
Well, thank you for calling. I'll call back. Have a good night.
Will do.
Thanks.
Bye.
Oh, Crusher of Dreams. I am Crusher of Dreams. Hello, welcome to DANtics. Who's this?
Hello, it's Holly.
Holy cow, hold on. Hey, where's the FCC? Get on that red button over there. All right. What's up, Holly? How you doing tonight? Wow.
Actually, we tagged you on in party.
Oh, I'm sorry, you cut out. You said you tagged me on what? On the wall?
On Instagram, that we're doing a watch party.
Oh my gosh, who's there with you right now?
Jackie and Harley and the kids.
Oh my gosh.
So it's just the regular people, but we all really are entertained.
Oh, are you? Oh man, did you see my rough start in the beginning? Man, that was charming. Forgot what show I was.
We were finishing up a...
You were finishing up what, a movie?
But you were next.
What did you watch? Was it Mean Girls? Is that your Halloween jam?
No, it was the PS I Still Love You. Told the boys I loved before. Yeah, it was good. You should watch it.
All right, well, PS, answer these questions right so you can win fabulous cash and prizes on DANtics.
There are no cash and prizes.
That you could probably...
I'm not going to answer them right, but I'm going to try because everybody in the house told me you got to go call. So.
Hey, you might get a point if you make me laugh hard enough.
That is not true because last time there is no
she got a half a point.
There is no extra points for laughing. Okay.
Next time I'm showing up at your house, Crystal, I'm gonna be Dr. Cheeks from The Simpsons, and then I'm gonna make you laugh, and I'm gonna win the game.
There we go.
If you were cool, you'd hop in the car after this and drive all the way over here just to run and jump into my frame and say hi, and then run back all the way home. Fast enough that the delay will make it so you can watch yourself.
Okay.
I can see you doing that. Okay, you ready to play some DANtics?
Hey, yeah, I guess. I don't have a choice. I'm here.
You're here now.
Well, congratulations. You get 1 point because you did not drop an F-bomb, and it's been 1 minute. That might be the longest time Holly's ever gone in her life without saying a bad word. Oh my gosh, keep it going. You are the real winner tonight. All right, here we go. Question the first. What is the capital of Iceland?
Ew, I don't know.
Oh, there's so many consonants in this word.
Can you pronounce it correctly?
I'll try it and I'll let you. It's Reykjavik.
Reykjavik?
Reykjavik. Yeah.
Almost.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Okay. Maybe this time I'm going to grab with my right hand, Holly. Maybe this is the lucky hand here. I know it's all bent up and beat up like a half a used monkey's paw. But here we go. Let's see if we can get this. Let's see if we can get you on the board. Because I know you're smart.
Right.
And we got to get you on there. Okay. The Bahamas lie off the coast of what U.S. state? What state's closest to the Bahamas?
I don't know, Florida.
Yes! 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 Oh my gosh, the non-committal conviction you had in that sentence.
That's our third
Holly.
correct answer from a completely random shot in the dark.
Holly, it's shout-out night. Do you want to give shout-outs to anything? You want to plug anything of yours?
The fans in the house pushing me.
How come your cell phone reception sucks and you're like a block away? Like, what's your deal, girl?
Are you on speakerphone? What's happening here?
I don't have.
I don't have. Okay.
I don't even know how to work.
It sounds like you don't have to work.
Here, and that's the worst part. If I had a speaker.
That's okay. If every third word cuts out, that's less cussing from you. Next question.
Jason did point out she might have been cussing while she was cutting out.
What was the Hunchback of Notre Dame's name? What is the Hunchback of Notre Dame's name? Yes, it is Quasimodo, even though it looks like quesadilla. I think more people would have watched the Disney movie if it was quesadilla. All right, good talk. Okay, let's go, Holly. We're gonna get you on a leaderboard. One more question, and you bump Sam off for third place, and then you can be on there, and your name will be in lights. Harley will love you. Get that extra loving for being up on the leaderboard.
He's loving me. Oh.
Okay, here we go. What does a hippoglist study? What does a hippologist
I'm gonna
study?
go with the Broom.
With the what?
Oh. Well, I was thinking hippocampus or something. I don't know.
A hippologist is the study of horses. Why wouldn't you just call yourself a horseologist? You know what a hippologist is? A hippologist is somebody that studies hippos, or your hip, or a hippo's hip, but not a horse. It's a horseologist.
Yeah. Well, you know, you had a fun run. Don't put that pressure on me next time. Maybe I will actually make the leaderboard.
Yeah, maybe you should come by. You should come by and attend a taping live in person. Then the call can come from inside the house. You could be a contestant over there on the couch.
Oh my god.
I know. Well, bring tacos.
I feel like that's rude though. That's rude. I'm not going to do that, but I will come by and do this one time. That'll be fun.
Yes, come by, hang out, bring tacos and your sass, and thanks for calling. Hi, everybody at home. Thanks for watching DANtics. Call back. Make Harley call. Let's see how smart he is.
I told him he's smart. He should.
All right, have a good night, friend. Poor Holly's phone kept cutting out. She's so funny. You guys should follow her. Figure her out. You can figure out where she's from. Hello, welcome to DANtics. Yada yada. Who's this?
Katie again.
Oh my gosh, did you cookie up?
No, I haven't got out of my bed.
She has M&Ms.
That's all right.
Although we still don't know if they're peanut or regular.
Yeah, are they peanut or regular?
They're just regular ones.
Oh my gosh, what is your life? That's like...
My mom got them for me, okay?
That's kind of like eating a taco, but inside the taco shell you only have, let's say, like, just meat in there. But like there's so much more room in that taco to put like Supreme on there. I know it's $2 more for a scotch out of a caulking gun of sour cream and cheese, but you gotta put some more stuff inside your M&Ms instead of just like nothing. I mean, peanuts are good. It's peanuts, M&Ms, or nothing. Who's with me in the chat?
I like peanut butter M&Ms better.
All right, here we go. No pressure. Question the first. What substance is the lead in a pencil made out of?
Graphite.
Yeah, hey, good job. You nailed that thing quick. Good job, Katie.
Well, I've only been in school for like the last 11 years.
Right. I don't know. Every time I've talked to you this last week in the group chat, your school's been canceled.
Well, okay, no, it wasn't canceled. I guess it was canceled one day. But I was sick, and then it got canceled because we had a blizzard.
So how?
And then
How
I had
does that
band.
work? So-
But I went to school today and Monday.
Oh, today's Friday, huh? So you did go to school today. So tell me this: every year, from snow and bad weather, how many days of school do they close? Is it a lot? Is it like 4, 5, 6 a year, pretty much?
Last year I think we had 7 or 8.
That is crazy. So here in California, maybe the whole time I ever went to school, we had 1, maybe 2 in my lifetime days that we ever shut down school.
That's
because
so
of weather.
sad.
What about you? Can you remember that? Just
actually-
one time?
I want to say, like, yeah, 1 or 2.
One
But
time?
it didn't stop us from watching the Weather Channel in the morning
Oh,
on
yes.
TV, just hoping that your school would be closed.
Yeah.
It never was.
Oh, it never was. Never was.
On Wednesday,
Uh-huh.
my actual school was not canceled. It was only 2 hours late. It was the only school in the entire, like, valley that I live in. Like, it's called, like, the Red River Valley, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the whole border that was not canceled.
I couldn't do that because if they said it starts 2 hours late, it's canceled to me. It's canceled to me. One time, water didn't work on our campus at the high school, and they're like, if we can't get water on by 1 o'clock, we have to like shut down the school because there's no water here. It didn't matter. We all just started leaving, and they're like, the water's back on. I'm like, I ain't hearing nothing. I know I don't have a ride home, so I'm gonna walk for 3 miles, and I'm gonna be home actually later than if I had stayed in school all day. Didn't care at all. I was leaving out of that school. So if they were like, school's gonna start 2 hours later, psh, I am not having that. That is not Cali life.
Well, the interstate was closed, so I couldn't get there anyways.
Well, I guess there's that. Here we just don't go anywhere. All right, here we go. The internal angles of a triangle always add up to how many degrees?
180.
Yes, 180.
Dude, I'm in geometry, so like this is all that's been like jammed into my head for the last 6 months.
Right? It's like we're catering to somebody who's in high
Holy
school.
cow, this could be it then. These questions have all been things in your wheelhouse, Katie. Finally, you could rise to the top. What would you do on Monday if you, okay, let's say your name gets put on the Danley Cup, right? If you win, do you go and tell your parents after this?
Of course.
Okay. Do you go to school on Monday and be like, oh my gosh, I won the Danley Cup, and your friends are like, well, what's that? And you're like, well, this man-child has this television video show on Friday nights. And you're like, well, that's why you weren't at the dance? And they're like, but I won it. And they're like, oh, okay. Like, will your friends like you more if you tell them?
Well, they might just look at me like I'm crazy, which they already do anyways.
Oh, good. Okay.
But
Then
yes.
it's a win-win. Perfect. All right. All right. Here we go. All right. Next question here. Oh my gosh, you're in. Here we go. Oh man, you owe me for this. Name the 4 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Michelangelo, Donatello,
Come on.
I know they're all like artists.
Yes, come on, hurry.
Raphael.
Yes.
And then isn't it like Michael? No, that's Michelangelo.
You've confused me now.
Um.
Oh, Crystal, put up the timer. You have 4
I
seconds.
don't know the last one.
Ah, you were so close. Leonardo, Raphael, Michelangelo, and Donatello. I was a Leonardo fan because he had the size.
Who's Leonardo?
Shunk. Raphael was cool because he
I was gonna say Da Vinci.
I would have given it to you if you had said Da Vinci, because, you know, that's where it comes from.
I knew it wasn't Da Vinci, but I knew it was like for artists because I'm an art class.
Master Splinter.
And that's what we talked
named
about.
him after his 4 famous artists. Let's see real quick. Who?
Did you not know that?
Oh yeah, okay. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was so prime when I was about 9-10 years old. That's all we watched. Every time I would get up in the morning for school, my mom would make me breakfast, and I would sit there and eat my toast with butter and jam on it and stuff. And I would eat my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cereal that was really sugary, part of a complete breakfast. And I would watch the Turtles.
I don't think we're
Teenage
doubting that you
Ninja
know who the
Turtles.
Ninja Turtles are. Did you not know that they were based on actual artists from the...
Yes, only because Master Splinter told me on episode 1 that he named his turtles after his famous artists, So I only knew it because of that. Yeah.
That's so sad.
I know.
It just hurt my heart.
No, it's okay. So I knew because of that. Are we on another question?
Yep, we've only got 1 strike, 2 points. One more point, you knock Sam off the
Come on,
board.
Katie, you got this. Here we go. I don't even know. Ooh, what is a fandango? No, it is not a chimpanzee noise.
You have way too
Sorry.
much faith in me.
Oh,
I don't know.
You got this. It is
not my
actually
ears.
a Spanish dance.
Can you dance the fandango?
I don't know, but I've played Grim Fandango.
Not the same thing.
I cannot dance Fandango.
Oh my gosh. You have to call back Katie because you were so close to getting on the leaderboard. I'm rooting for you.
I don't know if I'll make it. I'm tired.
Tired of what? Go get some more candy?
No, I took medicine to like.
Well, like, it's okay. Stack it with some sugar. No, okay, don't take advice from me. I'm sorry, don't. Your parents.
This is not actual medical advice.
This is not actual medical advice. Well, thanks for calling in, Katie. Hopefully you'll get to watch to the end. If not, we will see you next time on DANtics.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm rooting for Katie.
I know, she did so well there.
It's interesting.
You were picking school-based, like, high schoolers should know this kind of questions for a minute there.
It's weird that some of these. It's weird that some of these questions leave you the further you get away from school. Welcome to DANtics. Who's this?
It's Miller again.
Ah, Meals. Hey, Camille. Did you know the question about like the internal angles of a triangle always adds up to how many degrees? Did you know that right off the bat?
Yeah, it's a line, 180.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, because sometimes these questions give you a little bit if you don't use them after school and stuff like that. So sometimes they're like obvious afterwards, or it's like, oh yeah, I remember.
Still name a bunch of prepositions from English class too, because they made us memorize it, and the teacher was like, if you don't get one of them right, you get a 0.
Ooh, that's no good. Aish. All right, here, you ready to win fabulous cash and prizes?
There are no cash and prizes.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. Come on, Mueller. Oh, I got 2. Okay, here we go. Which company is the top producer of conversational heart candies?
Hershey.
Oh, no, it is actually Necco. Like those Necco wafers?
Ew.
They don't taste like... You ever
those are so
eaten?
good.
You ever eaten those? They don't taste like anything.
I love them.
I feel like they taste like air.
Right. You know what it is? It tastes like when you go to church and they give you like the thing in your mouth, but then they add sugar to it and package it and sell it. That's what Necco
It's
wafers.
like that South Park episode where people move to California and then they just like eat air. The breatharians.
Oh yes, the breatharians. I think Jess is actually friends with the breatharian, huh?
Yeah, and then they like, they just put food coloring on it and they're like, here's a wafer.
Do you think there's breatharians that are healthy, and do you think there's unhealthy breatharians and they're bad breatharians? Like,
Yeah,
oh
they
man.
probably cheat. They probably are like, oh my god, I ate fruit.
Or farts. I just eat farts. Because it's fattening and it tastes like McDonald's. Could you bottle them up and send them to me? Could you send the breatharian a Burger King fart, but not a regular Burger King fart, but like one of those Angus, like, all-beef natural patty burgers, the Beyond Burger.
That's it. Send them a White Castle fart.
Oh my gosh.
In jars.
Yeah, if I was a breatharian, I'd buy a White Castle fart. Can we
Can
make
we
that?
move on?
I mean, come on, there's people selling bathwater. What do you want from me?
Wait, stop. This needs to happen. Do you have a mason jar?
Actually,
don't encourage this kind
I
of
think we
behavior.
do.
No, because this is a time experiment now. Because you could fart in this mason jar,
Right.
Fill it up, and then the next episode of DANtics, you'll have to test if your fart stayed in the jar.
But here's the thing I'm afraid of. Is like, back in the day, there was pyramids and people were putting Tutankhamun's or sarcophaguses and stuff. And then, like, millions of years later, they, like, open it up and they didn't like the air that was in there. Like, it wasn't good for them. So, like, what if it, like...
It's going to be a week later, Dan. It's not going to be centuries
You
later.
don't know what's in his farts. It might turn to poison.
Oh, man. I need to prepare, though. Like, I need to eat nothing but cotton candy for a week. Or something like that. So they're, like, happy. I don't know. Have we gone too far with this?
I'm never a fan of fart conversation,
Look,
but carry on.
Maybe we'll start a trade forum. We'll trade farts. Okay. What is the capital of the city of Peru?
Cusco.
It is actually Lima. Have you been to Peru?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I've been to Cusco.
The wording there was the capital city, not the capital of the city, Peru, because Peru is not a city.
Well,
Just to
what if-
clarify
what
that
if
the
she's
question was
right?
written correctly.
I was incorrect anyway,
Yes.
in that I should have known that. I have been to Peru. It was really fun. I suggest everyone go. It's really pretty there. The people are nice, but just like take a day to, at least where we were, I would take a day to get used to the altitude.
Oh, look at that Yelp review. 5 stars. 5 stars, Camille. Thanks for calling in. Too bad these questions are just not lining up with you.
I know, right? I knew the Valentine's questions a lot better, I think.
They're all gone. There was those were hard to find. Have you stood up that broom at all? Are you a broom?
Yeah.
Are you a broom believer?
Yeah, I did. I also am an engineer, so I can tell you it's physics. The center of gravity of the broom is lower to the ground.
So you're saying at some point somebody hired a physics engineer at Broom World to make the broom stand up or sweep better?
I do not believe that this was a thing that was done intentionally.
It's just
You think that was part of the
works
spec?
out.
They
It's
were
a
like,
shame.
oh, let's make sure that it can also stand up. And then once a year, we're going to tell people that it's the tilt of the earth.
Well, that's, yeah. Huh. No, I guess I didn't think about it. I guess I didn't
I'm
think
actually
about
outside right now trying to stand my broom up.
Are you?
Oh, it did it again. See, it's physics.
The front door. Oh, okay. Did it stand up?
It's standing up.
Yeah, see, because of the gravity, huh?
Well, the real broom shady, please stand up.
Right. Well, thank you for calling and thank you for being on DANtics. And I hope you call back and win again. There's still time, Camille. There's still time.
Yeah, and that has been your physics minute with Mealer. Thank you. Have a
Yes.
nice day.
Go follow Mueller on all forms of social media. It's shout out night and nobody shouted out anything.
Oh, should I shout out my dogs?
Shout out your dogs real quick.
All right. Firstly, they're called dogs. There's a W in there.
Dogs.
Secondly,
You can
that's
coin that.
Phoenix.
Uh-huh.
Queen, she's 10, and the other dog's name is Griffin. We don't know how old she is. She doesn't like water or snow. They're both Siberian Huskies. Figure that one out.
Holy cow, they even have a bio. Well, Camille, thanks for calling in DANtics. Hey, you like my jacket?
Do I want your jacket?
No, do you like my jacket? No, this is mine.
I do like your jacket. I have a comment, though. What is it about those jackets that makes you have to roll the arms up? I noticed that. Like, why are your forearms sticking out? Who are you, Ava Perón?
I don't know who. I don't own her perfume, but like, it's just a little long, so I keep on doing it. And it's warm here. All the lights in the studio. When I say studio, I mean the kitchen area. So I think it just needs a little bit of modification. I'm getting used to it, but it feels good. So, well, thanks for calling, Meals. Have a good night, and thanks for playing DANtics.
Bye.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I'm gonna take another call, but we do have an interruption.
What's up, Jason? Could you turn down your...
Yellow.
Turn on your...
Sir, your voice is on the air. Can you turn down your radio, please?
Turn on your radio.
Yep, sorry. Long time listener, first time caller.
Oh, we're gonna chat with you, but we have a slight interruption first.
Okay.
Look who's live. Look who's live from the other side of the block. It's Holly who called in. You had the worst cell phone reception this time.
That was my son's cell phone and his. I guess I don't know.
Check it out. You match pretty well, with me. What doesn't this look so different than it looks all bucket, and then you look it out here and it's great.
You know what the most surprising part is? It's so quiet in here because you guys hear everything and it's just quiet in the whole house.
It is. Huh?
That's what. Once I sat down, I'm like, she can't hear any of this.
You have this.
No,
and
I
then,
just feel like this
and
is
then that's it.
super quiet.
How cool is this though? Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is too legit to quit.
So what happened? So everybody told you to get in the car and come over here?
No, I was like, I should really show up, huh?
Oh my gosh! Look, we're gonna play DANtics. Here, watch.
All right.
You reach in here. You do it. Reach in here and pick out a question.
Okay.
No family for me to be biased for.
We do have a family member on the line right now. We've got Jason called back in again. You ready, Jason?
Hey, by the way, your
I'm
son
ready.
is getting so cute. I mean, he was always cute, but like,
Your
so
kid is
cute.
pretty
Put
cute.
this in
Sandy
your- put
posted a
this in
really
your-
cute
put this
picture
in your
today.
ear.
Oh yeah, he's adorable. I'm lucky.
Okay.
Because I'm not.
hey, this is
I
low
don't know
key
how to
kind
keep
of like a
kid. Go
Valentine's
ahead.
Day question.
Okay,
Let's
that's
play.
fine. There was,
Dan, I think you need a different microphone. You need a Bob Barker microphone, like a little skinny one that
I
you hold
was-
out in front of you.
I was thinking about that. My mic's actually right there. So this is cool. So you read the question, you look at the dot, and there's nobody to look back at you.
Which
Go-
dot? That one up
It's
there?
that one here. I have nowhere to go, so like
Look
I'm all
into
like
my
there's
dot.
nowhere to
Hey,
go.
wait,
so
we
I'm
have
just
to
here.
ask a question really quick.
Yeah.
You cut the mohawk a little bit?
Not for
A
a
little
while.
shorter.
Is it? Don't worry, it'll be big soon enough. Not for a while. It's big. That's big. That's
That
that.
sounds like more information than I needed. I just was asking
Well,
the
it's because I
question
measure
that
from
Harley
the
had.
I measure from the back.
All right, Jason, we have a question for you.
All right.
Go
Jason
ahead.
had no
You're
points
supposed to read
last
it.
time. We need to get you some
You're
points.
supposed to read it like me.
What if
I know
stutter?
I've gotten every question right. Well, not the ones about
But
like
you're
you
not on
know
the leaderboard.
what cities or what, but all the questions that were easy I got right since I hung up.
Of course, that's how it goes.
All right, here you go.
Let's see if you can get this one.
All right, if I don't mess it up. In which state are 60% of America's red roses grown? It's low-key some Valentine stuff.
Yeah, there was a couple of those. No, it is not a
California?
chimpanzee.
Yeah!
Yes.
That is our fourth
Yes.
lucky guess.
That is good.
It's all states, too. This is the trash pile.
Well, it's the recycle for later pile. Then you got to reach in there and grab another one.
Oh, okay.
And don't forget.
I didn't want to be a hog. Like, this isn't my deal. This is you. It's called
Oh, you're our
DANtics,
special
not
guest
Holly
star.
X.
Yeah, you came over here. It's fun.
This is too easy.
Yeah, until you call in.
Oh, come on, ask me it.
Oh my god, okay, I'm sure you played this as a kid, but how many cards are in a standard pack of playing cards? And if you didn't play the jerk game of this, like, you weren't even a kid.
Right?
Card pickup.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's a 52
cards.
Yep. Has someone ever played that joke on you? I got that joke played on me.
Yeah, but I was the big sister, so I got to do it to lots of people.
Okay. All right, you got to pick another question.
That's a sibling joke. That's
Totally.
Older
And
sibling joke.
cousins.
I feel like Dad did it to us growing up.
Yeah, no, my dad was that guy
I
too.
can kind of see him just being like 52 card pickup and then turning around and walking away.
Yeah, to keep us busy so we'd leave him alone.
Are you guys related? Are you related to Crystal? Like, are you guys related?
Low-key, like
not
by love,
blood,
not by
but-
family, like that.
There's pictures of us as small children with like her sitting in my lap.
Like, look,
So-
this is the situation. Family is not about blood. It's about choosing who you still want to deal with after the fact. Pretty much. Like, we grew up and we still like each other, so we're good. We're family.
That sounds like a line from a struggle movie.
Yeah, we're stuck with each
All
other
right.
for 18 years. After that, I'm picking.
Okay. Next question.
That sounds gross. How many digestive compartments does a cow's stomach have?
4.
Yeah.
I would take 2. I don't need 4, but I would take 2.
Jason made it to the board.
But if I had 4, would I be skinnier? Because cows are kind of low-key fat.
No, but think about it this way, Holly. Like we could on Monday,
muscle.
we could have a taco stomach and a cheeseburger stomach. We could have a stomach that only eats good food. So later on in life, when we've ruined our other stomachs, we could still have one stomach left.
That stomach would be like pristine on my body. It would be like
it would be.
still have that-
It
would still
stuff
have
like
that
broccoli.
plastic
It would
on
be
it you
mint.
peel off the TV.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Hey, I think I can like legitimize that this is beer. It smells like beer to me.
Yeah.
It's like.
Oh, I knew it would be the
Oh
second
wow,
you
we
picked it
went
up.
old
I'm like, "Dan's not
natty
drinking
ice.
wine."
You get like 400.
You're getting
of them for $5.
hardcore.
I know.
For the V-Day here.
Struggle row. Okay, go ahead and ask another question. You got to keep it up. Don't stop talking,
All
Holly.
right.
Let's
Well,
stop
okay,
talking.
hard for me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. People's car is the literal translation of which brand?
Can you say the first part again? You cut out just like on your phone.
People's.
Maybe it's
car.
you. Are you
It
sure
is
it's not
me.
your bronchial whatever
It's my.
It's Volkswagen.
Yeah.
Wow, Farfignugan. You remember the Farfignugan campaigns? It was like, hey, Farfignugan.
Oh my god, I'm really terrible at putting those back in the hole.
Me too. They fly all over the place.
The
Wow,
left
Jason
fan.
is gonna knock Jim Johnston off of the leaderboard. I hear him at home fuming right now.
And he can't do nothing to redeem
He's gonna be the
himself.
next call.
Aw,
Who is
All
that
right.
guy?
Jason's got 4 points and no strikes.
I just feel like where were these questions when I was on the phone?
You know, people call and they
I'm
say,
glad I called in right now. I'm glad you're asking the questions, Holly. Keep them coming.
And you're good
Nice and
luck
easy for me.
Hold on, in the chat, Jim says that this game of DANtics has gone to BS. Takes the whole family to beat him.
you know what? It's happened. Like, he's up against the wall because my sister won, he won, but now look who we got over here.
I don't even like Jason. He's lame. I'm just kidding. I really do.
Pick
I
a
love
hard
Jason.
one. What do you
Just
got?
because I moved away.
Here's my really hard question for you.
All right.
How many legs do butterflies have?
4.
Oh my god. No.
Did you know the answer? You knew that?
Yeah, it's an insect.
I don't know. Look, I tried to say that a spider had 6 legs the other day. So if
I
it's-
think of a spider as like an octagon. Like, they
You-
got a
you've
lot
gotta-
of stuff going on down there.
You've got to give the right answer now.
Oh, it's a 6, right?
Yes.
Only because I read it. I wouldn't have known. I think I draw my butterfly. I draw a hot dog with 2 M's.
Yeah, there's no legs
and
going on, just
they
antenna.
don't. Yep, and they have the little antennas, and then it's smiley. So is that 2? Is that 2 strikes?
That's only 1 strike. You got another
right.
chance to take
Wow.
first place.
Okay.
So what was the answer?
6. 6.
Oh, okay.
Sorry,
Yes,
you get these 2 together and they
Oh my
just play off each other
God.
and don't shut up.
No, it's just the
Really?
Dan and
Do we
Holly
really
show.
wanna
I'm-
discuss
fuck
some
the
things?
callers.
About how
that's
much
fine.
conversation
Sorry.
was happening before I called in. Anyway.
Okay, keep going.
Man, this is easy for him too. What musical instrument does Lisa play in The Simpsons?
The saxophone.
I mean, kind of correct. Say it right.
Saxophone.
That is actually more correct than saxophone in this instance.
You're doing a good job. Look, I mean, this is ridiculous. I don't know, man.
Jim has been knocked out of first place, and I think we dropped Sam, so she's got another chance.
Oh man, what is the shenanigans that are going on here?
Oh, whoa, hey.
Oh.
Hi. I like
Keep
to
'em
listen to
coming.
people
Keep
too.
'em
It
You
feels
thought there
way
was
too
8
quiet in
original
here.
NHL teams. There are 8 original NHL teams, right? Okay, keep going.
I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna say this wrong. 'cause
I
it
do it
feels
all
like
the time.
it's written
Story of my
weird.
life, Holly.
Where would you find the Ocean of Storms?
The Twilight movie?
In the Atlantic?
No,
I have no
not
idea.
even the right planet.
Whoa, dang.
Wait, technically it's not a planet anyway.
She just gassed you. The correct
You didn't say
answer.
what planet would you find it on?
Well, that's
You
because
said
I said where.
It's not. It's not a planet
not a
anyway.
specific planet. It's like a place in life in the universe. The moon, our galaxy.
We're going to the moon in like a couple years. We're gonna go to the moon.
With Elon.
I can't wait. You
Is
know
that
what?
his name?
Have fun.
The Tesla guy.
Yeah,
right?
I'm so
I'll be here.
excited.
I'm cool, man. I'll stay here with my
Bucket
coronaviruses
list
and
thing.
stuff. I'm used to this place. I know my ghetto. I'm just gonna stay.
Well, that's 2 strikes. Thanks for calling,
But you
Jason.
took
Thanks
first
for playing.
place.
You are in first place,
Whoop,
but that
whoop.
means Jim needs to be knocked down. Someone needs to knock Jim off so he has a chance.
I know who's calling.
All right, thanks for letting me call in.
Yeah.
All right, we've got a new caller. We'll talk to you later, Jason. Thanks for calling.
Thanks, dude.
Bye.
Bye.
I have to be close to you because you and I are.
on your camera and in real
How do you
life.
think I feel?
And in real life.
It looks way better on the TV.
I feel bloated, but I have to stay close to you because we have this thing here. Welcome to DANtics. Who's this?
This is Harley.
Oh my gosh, this is
a husband.
double
I
nepotism.
made it through.
Okay, I can't ask the questions. That's like
Is that too
really
hard?
like
All
not
right.
fair, right? Actually, I would
Give me,
like to see him lose.
give me like a cough if I'm right. Or...
Is that,
Shake your tatas.
all right, here we are. What are you doing?
This is my nervous pose. There's a lot of pressure on me.
Wow,
It's quiet in
that's
this house.
like one beat away from it being like an
no pressure.
exposed pose. Okay, here we go.
Whoa,
Which
yeah,
U.S.
kinda
president was named Tricky Dick?
You should know this one actually.
And it is
Robert Nixon? I don't know.
Say it
Richard
again.
Nixon, sorry.
yes. Robert Nixon was his brother.
He's the one we don't talk about.
Yeah, right. He's the one that's like Will Ferrell.
His
Okay.
dick's not tricky.
Right.
All right. So
I don't know the rules about
so
lives,
you
so I'm
hopped in
sorry.
the car, came over here, left him at home.
Yeah, our anniversary's next month or week. We don't do all this Valentine's Day crap. I love you though.
Here we go.
Yeah,
You got this one. I know you got this one, dude. What is measured using the Scoville scale?
Oh my god, you should know this.
The hots, the peppers.
Yeah.
Actually, it's right. It's just not what the
Yeah.
card says.
Right.
Look, I don't know if that was English, but I heard a couple of words, and I
Hot of peppers.
I
It's
think
the
you
spiciness
kind
of
of
a
know.
chili pepper.
It's the temperature of peppers.
Wow,
Something.
you're doing good. You're already beating me.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
hard to do. I'm not very smart.
You're already winning because you're not cutting out. that's the
I
chart.
took it
I
off
need to
Wi-Fi.
download my own Skype. I don't have that situation on my phone.
Jess says, "See, I feel like once you aren't first, you should be able to call in." Does that mean Jim
I
can
was
like
thinking
improve
that.
his skill? Look, I as the person playing the game, I don't know how if it's right or not to modify the rules. I don't know what's up. That's up to you guys.
Hey, so you said there's going to be another season. Could be a new set of rules to bring a fresh feel to it. Maybe that could be one of the
Should be able
changes.
to call in.
Yeah, get a
And your family
championship
feud's
belt.
been on there for like
That
5,000 years and it's
championship
never
belt.
changed, but okay.
Harley, I'd do a championship belt. I think that would be cool. We'll see where it goes.
totally.
All right, here we go. How many films are there in the Harry Potter series?
God, I didn't even know that.
I don't know if you're a pothead,
No,
Potterhead.
we don't do that at our house. I mean, not the books.
Final answer?
5.
It is actually 8. It's Harry Potter, Harry Potter 2, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Something, Harry Potter and the Secret Snitch,
A bunch of
Harry
other ones at
Potter, Breaking Dawn Part 1 and Breaking Dawn 2.
Yeah, sounds right to me.
No, I've seen 2, maybe.
I've literally seen one 6 times, and that's it.
Can't get through.
I don't know. I would get into it, but my 12-year-old's like not with it, so I'm like, I'm not gonna sit there and watch 8 movies alone. I did Twilight. We're
By
good.
the way, there's a Crystal's twin walking around Lancaster.
That's
Just want her to
what
know
I
that.
Is there a doppelganger or is it you?
And it's the same day that I thought he
Really
was gone
is.
at the same
I
time
really-
as me, and I thought Dan was in a car accident. It was so bad. I took a picture. I don't even know if I still have
What's
it.
really
How was
weird
turned to me in a car accident?
is that's the second time in a week that somebody's thought I was somebody else, and it's kind of creeping me out.
Oh, well,
Better be careful. She's wearing a skirt. She might ruin your reputation.
Right? I'm saying.
I thought that was your car, bro. I was low-key scared. I texted Crystal like, hey, a
Listen.
couple weird questions.
I think that
Definitely
guy's got
off.
spinner wheels on his car.
No, honey, they're spinning now because they're crushed. It's bad.
All right, next question,
Thanks
guys.
for being concerned. How many chambers are there in the heart?
For a human.
Oh yeah, I guess a human heart.
Yeah. I think there's 4.
Yeah, yeah, good job, dude. You're smart, Harley. Good job.
Nice.
Yeah. All right,
Told you
4.
guys are
One
smart.
for
You should call, not me. I'm looking stupid. I'm not good for our family reputation.
one for each day of the week.
failure.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What was the name of the 1969 space flight that first landed a man on the moon?
Ooh, Apollo.
Okay, what number? It's like Rocky.
Oh, I heard 13.
13?
Sorry.
That's 11?
Apollo 1 now, but...
Yeah, it is Apollo 11, which I think that was a Tom Hanks movie. That's two
That
questions?
was Apollo 13 was the Tom
Oh.
Hanks movie. That's why it's so popular.
Well, that was the prequels when they showed like how
But I
he
think-
became Apollo 13.
I think
and
at Apollo
11.
Park we had Apollo 11 there.
We did, we had
And then it
that.
got vandalized,
Hence
so we
the
have no Apollo at Apollo
Yeah,
Park.
stole it.
Just a
Yeah,
lot of,
somebody.
Blake and I
somebody
actually
stole
looked it up and it was a replica.
well, whatever. It was still cool.
It was really cool. When I was little, I used to run around it all the time, and
We had that cool jet over there that all the homeless
I
people
know.
pee on.
or me. It depends on where I'm at. So, well, thanks for playing. You got a couple right. That was fun.
Hey, you still get me as a prize.
Oh boy, I'll send her back.
You can have Holly as a prize.
I'll send her back.
Screw you guys! I was offering tacos and a cheese quesadilla and stuff like.
Oh,
I just
Richard.
couldn't see the line from the light, so I just went straight.
That's
Fair
okay.
enough.
You think
I
you
actually
could do
couldn't see
this?
it till I got to the second light.
Could you do this? You think you could do this every week and come in and?
It's really quiet. I don't know. Well, I'm not used to quiet.
You know
ever.
what you're not used to? I have not heard a curse word out of you since you
I
got
am
here.
censoring myself for the sake
Good
of
job.
you having a YouTube channel that's successful and not wanting to ruin that for you.
Thank you.
You're censoring yourself better than you do in
appreciate
front of your
that.
children.
He's
My
trying really
kids are
hard.
used to my
Fair enough.
potty
All right.
situation.
Let me get back to DANtics. Thanks for coming. Are you here now? You gotta go.
No,
back.
Mom,
we
I
had-
just wanted to.
Thanks. I haven't seen you forever. Thanks for
I
coming
love
out
you
and
guys.
playing DANtics.
Thanks for calling, Harley.
Crystal's
Yes.
over here. In case you guys,
See you guys
need help.
later. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye, guys.
You gonna go let her out? Okay.
I mean, she can get out. I'm just gonna lock the door when she's done.
Well, that was fun for me. Okay. I got the chat. No, 13 was the movie. You're right, Steve. Oh my gosh, I answered it. Welcome to DANtics. No one's here to tell me no. Who's this?
Hi, Dan.
What is up?
It's Margaret again.
How you doing, Margaret? I can hear me in the background. Can you turn me down, please?
How?
I don't know. You have to mute your stuff, or I don't know. I think you're good. Oh, you're good now. I can hear you. All right, you ready to redeem yourself?
Yes.
Holly always smells good.
Yes, she does.
She always comes in here and smells like not obnoxious. I like that. I ain't seen her in a minute. That was nice to see her.
Yeah.
I'm surprised she came over. I mean, it still is like, even though it's like 2 miles up the road, that's still 10 minutes of getting in your car, coming over here, parking, and
Holly's always down to go do the whatever.
Holly's down for the whatever. So that's good. All right, here we go. You ready to play some DANtics? Yes, you are. I know, because you wouldn't have called if you weren't. Question the first. Only one muscle in the human body is attached only at what end? What is it?
At one end.
Ew. Yeah. What is the only muscle in the body attached at only one end? Oh.
The heart?
Close. It's a little bit north. It is your tongue. I guess.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess it makes sense now. I mean, it didn't say love muscle, so I get it. So that makes it work. So yeah, it's just your tongue. That makes sense. All right, here we go. Question number 2. Who was the first American president to live in the White House?
George Washington.
No, actually, it was John Adams. That's weird. Is that when they was like they were gonna make a White House and it's gonna take because it used to take a lot of years to build stuff back in the day, right?
Yeah, I'm guessing they probably didn't
Yeah.
have one.
That's rad. They're like, look at this, guys. The next person that becomes president, here we go. They get a house. We're running behind in construction, so we don't have time to paint it. So we're just gonna call it the White House. And they're like, okay, works for me. works for me. So yeah, it was a John Adams. Think you broke that in? I think so. Well, that was it. That was 2 strikes. Thanks for calling DANtics. Call back and win again. I hope you have a great Valentine. Is it Valentine or Valentine's? Valentine. I hope you have a great Valentine's Day. So thank you for playing. See you next time.
Okay.
Anything good going on in the chat room? I feel like I've
there was a lot going
super
on the last
neglected
few
them.
minutes, so it was really hard.
I was distracted by Holly coming because I thought that was fun. All right, welcome to DANtics, the only game show. Who's this?
Katie.
All right, have you sugared up at all?
Yeah, I've been eating more M&Ms.
All right, there
I
we go.
moved.
There we go. We'll hit a good plateau where you can guess all these right. All right, here we go. What is the correct scientific name for laughing gas?
Isn't it like anesthesia?
No, close. It's actually nitrous oxide. Yeah.
Okay, I'm biology.
Oh, I'm sorry, wrong.
Not like
Wrong field. I happen to know some inside information that I have dentist friends who actually have used it before.
Like for fun?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever had nitrous oxide, but I don't know. I mean, helium is funny. Do we have any helium? Do we own any helium anywhere?
No, it's not something you just have laying around.
No? Huh.
Sorry.
All right. Well, never mind. I guess we're not going to go have helium, Dan. So, all right, that's okay. No, next question. Here you got. You have this. This is topical. Who wrote Little Women?
The
movie or the book? I think it was a book first. Little Women. Who wrote that?
I don't even know authors of books that I have read.
It's okay. It's Louisa May Alcott. I did not know that as well. She has 3 names. That's cool.
Yeah, I didn't know who that was.
You have 3 names too. You just don't use all of them.
Yeah. You should be able to pick your middle name when you're older.
You can.
My middle name's Anne.
Is it? Mine's
basic.
Alan.
Oh, that's my grandpa's name.
Ah, oh my gosh, same thing.
Does he spell it wrong like Dan does?
I spell my own name wrong, or was my middle name spelled wrong?
Your middle name is spelled wrong.
I don't have my wallet, so I can't.
How is it spelled?
Allan, and to me that's just not right.
No, that's not right.
No.
Look, my family did this stupid thing, and I'll say it. We're like, my dad was named Alan, and then his son was named Alan, and then he had a son, and he named it Alan.
Wait, Andy had a daughter.
And then he had a daughter, and he named her Alana, which is Alan with an A at the end. Can we not? I'm thankful that it's only my middle name.
My name is Alan. And then he named his son Alan, obviously, so that's my grandpa.
There's not 40 of you. We're not the Hanson brothers. Like, what is going on here with this Alan? It's not even a cool. I mean, look, I'm sorry if you're at home and you're named Alan. You already shut it off by now. But like, there's other names. Blake was never going to be Dan too. There's already a Dan. It's me. Hi. So weird. Well, thanks for calling in. It's just not your. Well, you got some last time. I'm impressed a little bit. You got some last time, Katie. Well, thanks for calling, DANtics. Eat some more chocolate. Call back and have a good night.
Yep. You too. Bye.
Yeah. Now I went on this rant and just alienated anybody named Alan.
So it is 8:30.
Mm-hmm.
Are we calling it, or you still got it?
I don't know. You know, people want to still call in.
We've already gone a half hour over.
We'll take it over a little bit, but we should probably end it pretty soon. And we'll end it pretty soon. We'll have a little bit of an after show, and then what time is it? 8:30. Yeah, I guess I got nothing else to do now. We'll have a little bit of an after show, and then we'll go. Hey, welcome to DANtics. Who's this?
Michelle.
Hi. How's it going?
Good.
Oh my gosh, you called in. Where are you calling from?
Central Iceland, New York.
Oh wow, so it's like already like Valentine's is almost over for you. Did you do anything good tonight?
I went to see Bad Boys and Star Wars with a friend.
Wow, you saw a double feature?
Yep.
Well, that is a lot of movie. Okay, so you saw Bad Boys 2? Is it Bad Boys 3?
Well, Bad Boys 3, Bad Boys for Life.
3. Okay, how's Martin Lawrence doing these days? Last time I saw Martin Lawrence, he was getting arrested on TMZ out in the middle of the street naked in handcuffs. And I haven't seen him since then. I think he was yelling for Gina. He's like, Gina! Was it good?
Yeah, it was good.
How's Will Smith doing? Since he broke free from Scientology, he's back to make up for all those lost years after Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and Men in Black 2. Was he pretty good as well?
Yeah, he was good. I loved the movie. It was funny.
Okay, cool. Maybe I'll have to see it. Are you ready to play DANtics? Is this your first time calling in? Because I don't recognize your voice.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, it's the first time.
Is this your first time watching this show?
No, I watched it before with my friend Margaret.
Oh, do you know who I am? Like, past this at all?
No.
I love it. That's great. Well, welcome. I'm Dan. Hi, how are you doing?
Good.
I have this game show, right, where you call in and you win fabulous cash and prizes.
There are no cash and prizes.
All right. So let's play DANtics and let's test your SMRTs and see if you can win. Here we go. Ready? Question number 1. Who provided the voice of the genie in the 1992 Disney film Aladdin?
Robin Williams.
Yes! Oh my gosh, did you see the new one with...
No, not yet.
I haven't seen the new one either with Will Smith. I think it's on Disney Plus now. I guess you'll watch it. I watched The Lion King instead. I like that movie. But yeah, maybe I'll watch it. Maybe I'll watch Purple Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I think that would be okay. All right, here we go. Question number 2. Which is the only metal that is liquid at room temperature?
Mercury?
Yes, you are correct. I would have taken the stuff that was made out of the T1000 as well. So they would have been doing that. So where are you? Are you from New York?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's cool. You kind of have an accent, but I can't tell where it's from. But I'm from California, so you know, I wouldn't know. Whereabouts in New York do you live? Do you live like in the city by that park that's surrounded by the buildings, or by the Statue of Liberty?
I live on the island, Long Island.
Oh, that's cool. So you have to like take a boat to like go anywhere, right? Like to Walmart and stuff. You gotta like take a boat.
No.
No, I love my ignorance of New York. Everything's
Only
a bridge.
Connecticut.
All right, here we go. Question the next. The Treaty of Versailles.
Versailles?
Versailles?
No, just Versailles.
Versailles? Well, what are all those other letters after that?
I think it's French. They do that a lot.
The Treaty of Versailles was a peace settlement signed at the end of what world war? Ooh, you have like a 50-50 shot on that.
Hi, we're gonna go ahead and cancel this because you said it wrong.
Oh.
You said half the answer in it. It was which war?
Oh.
So let's try another question.
Huh.
No points gained or lost.
Hey, I know I want to know. I want to know why you made me not say the last 5 letters of that word. There's two L's and an A
I
and
think
an
it's
E?
French.
Huh. French don't like letters then. Okay, that's fine. We'll get you another one. To which animal does the term porcine refer to? What animal is a porcine?
Porcupine?
No, it's actually a pig. I would have said a porcupine as well.
Oh, pig.
They need to I'm the true believer of the apocalypse happens, everybody's gone. I have to rebuild now. There's no one left but me, so I have to learn how to first become asexual. But when I rebuild the world, I'm gonna make sure that the things sound like the things. You're not gonna be a porcupinist and study horses. You're gonna study porcupines. So, is that it? Is that one more?
No, that was one.
All right, here we go. Okay. Question the next. What term describes half of the diameter of a circle?
A radius?
Yes, it is a radius. Good job. I would have also taken half a pizza. It's like a half a pizza. All right, next question here. What is the first element on the periodic table of elements? That I did not know, or maybe.
I don't know either.
It's okay. Wait, nope. It is actually hydrogen. I would have said helium. I know it was an H, but I would have got it for helium. I like it because I could answer these two in my head. I'm like, I don't know if I know that or not. And that's it. That is 2. Oh, what was the final score?
3 points.
Wow, you got 3 points? Oh my gosh, I was tied for 3rd. That is awesome. I hope you call back. Thank you. Hi, I'm Dan. If you like my stuff, find me on RFSDan. Hang out with my friends and join the circle because we have lots of fun every week. So I'm glad you called in. Thank you so much. Call back.
You're welcome. All right.
Have a good night. Thanks. That makes me happy. She didn't, she came organically.
She doesn't know who you
She
are.
doesn't. I like that. If you don't know who I am, that makes me.
She just wanted the glory of the Danley Cup.
The least you know about me, the better. All right. So what should we do? What's going on in the chat? There's still.
It's 8:30. We're still chatting. We still got 42 people.
It is 8:30, and the numbers have not gone down at all. So we could do one of two things. We could still keep answering questions and let this go on. Or we could kind of end it. I saw Leslie just showed up. Love the jacket. I know, right? Actually, I saw Elton John the other day at the Grammys. No, wait, at the Oscars, and I asked him for it, and he gave it to me.
You saw who?
Elton John.
Oh, Elton John.
Yeah, Rocket Man.
It is a little Elton Johnny.
Mm-hmm. Ground control. Here's my jacket. Oh wait, that's David Bowie. Oh, is that David Bowie? Ground control to Major Tom? Yeah, that's not it. Rocket Man was. And I'm sure Steve or Jess. Is that song about drugs too?
Is
that song about drugs? Holy cow, everybody! Hello, welcome to DANtics, the only game show where the host has Elton John's jacket. Who's this?
Margaret's back.
Back again. Okay, what's up?
Nothing. I just watched my friend kill it.
Oh, was that your friend?
She did well. She got 3 points.
Yeah.
She had a very unique accent, and it was kind of cool. I don't know. I would not have guessed. I would have not guessed New York. That means you're there in New York as well, right?
Yep.
Are you in a house, or are you in one of those high-rise things where if you open up the window, there's this platform, and then there's this ladder that goes down, and you can go down into the alleyway
That's
where
a fire escape.
Yeah, that. Do you have one of those?
No, Dan, I don't have a fire escape.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did, man. All right, let's see Let's see if you could knock Michelle off and get more than 3 questions right here on DANtics. Here we go. Question the first. What fruit was previously...
Jeez.
I'm sorry, we're gonna wait for...
motorcycle?
We're gonna wait for Vanilla Ice, Cool as Ice, to go by on his 0 to Hero motorcycle.
By the way, all the doors and windows are completely closed.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Here we go.
Damn.
What fruit was previously known as a Chinese gooseberry? Our walls are graham cracker anyway, so... Yes, what is...
Pomegranate?
It's actually a kiwi fruit. Oh my gosh, why would they rename a Chinese gooseberry a kiwi fruit? I'd rather I'd rather order that.
Do you order a lot of kiwi?
I don't now because maybe if it was called a Chinese gooseberry.
I'm gonna start calling them that and see if you're in.
It sounds like a wrestling move.
I work at a supermarket and I work with kiwi and I didn't know that.
Yeah, it sounds like a wrestling move. Off the top rope with the Chinese gooseberry. Yeah, he's going to sleep. He's in the Chinese gooseberry. I think that would be pretty good. All right, here we go. What does RAM stand for when describing computer hardware? Capital R-A-M.
Oh my god. I don't know.
It's okay. It's random access memory.
Ah, dang it.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Is that 2?
That's 2.
Oh, how many did you get right?
That's 2.
This round,
None.
Oh no! You need to call back so you can have bragging rights. Don't let the night end. What are you guys doing there? Just hanging out?
Yeah, just hanging out.
Nice. Well, thank you for watching DANtics. We'll probably hang out for a little bit, have an after show in a little bit. So thank you. Have a good night. If I don't talk to you later, see ya, Margaret.
All right, thanks.
Chinese gooseberry. That sounds like almost sounds like you gave me a wedgie. kind of sounds like a wedgie. All right. Welcome to DANtics, the only game show that loves Chinese gooseberries. Who's this?
It's me, Emilio.
Oh my gosh, what's going on, Emilio? Should we be ending this soon? Is this going on long enough?
Let's make the executive decision. We will go until 9.
Okay, we'll go until 9, and then we'll have an after show for a little bit.
Sure.
Okay, because we're still standing strong. It is stag night out here. Do you think anybody is having a romantic dinner while they're watching me do this?
I would hope not. This is not romantic. As somebody who is spending my Valentine's Day doing this.
What'd you say?
Gonna have you third wheel their romantic dinner.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes.
Awkward.
In their restaurant with their tablet open. Like, don't mind us.
What if they disagree on a question and they get into a big old fight over Chinese gooseberries? Did you know that answer, by the way?
No.
Yeah, that's a hard one. All right, here we go. We're almost out of time for you to redeem and win cash and prizes.
There are no cash and prizes.
All right, here we go. Ooh, this one's on a small one.
I'm good.
Wow, this one's an open-ended question. Ooh, let's see how
okay,
let's
go
see
for it.
how good you are at this one, Camille. Name 3 professional hockey players.
No.
I know
why?
Steve's
Why?
going nuts right now. 3, any of them, Mueller.
They don't have to be currently playing.
Anybody.
I don't know. I don't know hockey.
You're looking at. Well, I'm not a professional hockey player, so I guess no. Could you name anyone that plays hockey?
There's one person. I'm done. Nope.
I'm done. Not even a Wayne Gretzky.
Nope. Yeah. Now I know. Now I remember.
I know.
That's
this
okay.
Could be Olympic gymnasts.
Oh, I could do that. I can name 3 gymnasts. There's
do that for me. Name 3 Olympic gymnasts. They don't have to be active right now.
There's Natalie Komanichu.
Nope.
She an ice skater. There was who hurt her leg? Terry
Also wrong.
And then the dude carried her off, and she was good. Carrie Strun.
Oh, nope.
Well, there's the pressure.
It's not so easy.
Who was the first one that flipped around?
5 seconds are up.
No, wait, my time's up. No, don't buzz me on my own show. There was. Don't tell me the one that tumbled around from the '80s that we always. Oh wow, there is pressure here. Who was the old gymnast from the '80s that we all know?
Nadia Comaneci. That's the one that you messed up.
Okay.
And Carrie Strug.
There's Carrie Strug. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, he struggled.
It was that thing where you were kind of close, but you didn't pronounce
What
it
about
right.
the girl from the '80s and the '90s?
Shannon Miller.
No. Older than.
Let's go. Please. Mary Lou Retton.
Mary Lou Retton. That's the one I was looking for.
Were you looking at the chat to try to find an answer, cheater? That's against
I
one of
was
the
not,
rules.
and to be honest, it's blurry over there. It was Mary Lou Retton. That's what it was. Well, I guess I'm not on the leaderboard.
I get another shot.
You do
I
get
don't even
another
really call to try to win. I just call to try to put pressure on you.
Well, it's working.
We like it that way.
It's working. I'm a little clamped off. I don't know. Okay, here we go. The teddy bear was named after which famous person?
Theodore Roosevelt.
Yes, I knew you'd get that one. You're smart like that. I knew you'd get that.
Really?
Yeah, that was a good one. Man, how did I not get those right? It's hard. It's hard on DANtics. It's hard here. It's hard out here for a game show host. All right, here we go, Meals. What is the original first-person shooter game?
Okay.
On your computer from back in the day.
Like Duck Hunt?
No, kind of close. Actually, Duck Hunt was probably invented before Wolfenstein 3D.
Oh, see, you and Steve were talking about that, weren't you?
Yeah, we were talking about it just like a couple weeks ago, and it made its way into a trivia question. You were close. So that's 2 strikes?
Yes.
Oh,
Why
no.
Aren't you shooting in Duck Hunt from a first-person point of view?
Oh, you might be able to fact check the video game archives of something. Are you looking that up?
I'll double check. Hold on the line, please. You may not be eliminated.
I've always known it as to be like I've always told it was like that or Doom. I think it was Castle Wolfenstein, but I guess you are a first-person shooting.
Right, you don't know what you look like in that game except yourself.
But see, that technology, that's true. That technology did exist before Duck Hunt, though.
When I search original first-person shooter, it all comes up Wolfenstein. Let's see. Wolfenstein was 92.
I mean, I played Duck Hunt in like 84. Like, I was playing, when I got my NES, it came with Mario and Duck Hunt on separate cartridges with the gray light gun before the orange light gun was there.
It does say 84, but it was a light gun shooter video game, so it's not considered in the same category.
No, that Duck Hunt makes me happy.
Technicality.
It's your call, Dan. You're the video game guy.
I mean, I have to go. Honestly, I like Meals, but I have to go with what the computer or what the Google says.
You know.
You're gonna go with Google?
Over you? Yeah, I don't know, like...
Well, me and Carrie Strug and Mary Lou Retton and Nadia Comaneci are never gonna call
You guys can go have a party without me.
We're gonna boycott.
I want to help you out.
Let's see what
love
the
you,
chat
Meals, but...
says. Because it says that Wolfenstein invented the first-person shooter genre. It wasn't even a genre before that.
Well, who's that coming from, Steve?
No, that's what the internet says.
What does the chat room say?
If you're saying because like you're moving around,
You
right?
don't-
Like you're walking.
yes.
It's not like you're stagnant. You're just like shooting with it. Yeah.
Exactly. Jess says you don't control the character, so it's not a first-person shooter. Steve says technically it's a first-person shooter.
I mean, you are the character.
It's a tough one.
Look, I'm not the judge here.
Dan's made the call. You are the judge here on this one.
But but if that's the case, there was light games. Hogan's Alley came out before Duck Hunt, and Hogan's Alley used the light gun.
You did, in the question's defense, you did specify back in the day on your computer, and Duck Hunt was not on the computer.
It could have been.
What are we doing?
Well, no, I'm sorry, you're out. Camille. That's not the answer. Or wait, I cannot verify that Duck Hunt outbests anybody else before that.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Should we just do another question? You want? Okay, let's just here.
No, you're going back on it? Like now you feel bad? There's definitely nepotism here. I'm just gonna say it, call it like I see it.
Let's see.
Yeah.
No, you're out. You're out. I can't confirm or deny. I'm sorry, Camille. I'm sorry. You've been eliminated. You are the weakest link. I'm sorry, Camille.
I'm the medium link. Talk to you later.
Bye. Thanks for calling in. Look, I don't know what to do on this.
Argument, but
I want to because I love Camille, but I don't know. I didn't make up the question. What's the chat room saying? There's so much blue in the chat right now. What are the mods saying?
I think we made the right decision because they were calling nepotism too.
I do. Yeah. No, you're right. Yeah. It's right. I don't know the validity of that question, but the spirit of that question, that's it.
Oh, I thought you were going to bed.
Know. Look who's back from the dead. What's up? What's up, Katie? How's it going? You ready to play some DANtics? I know you are. But what am I?
Oh yeah, this is my last one, and then I'm going to bed.
I've heard that line before.
I don't know. All right, here we go. Question the first. What is the center of an atom called? Open atom.
Wait, nucleus?
Yep, it is a nucleus. Nucleus.
I learned that in biology.
Like yesterday. Like yesterday in school.
We're doing genetics right now.
All right, here we go. Next question. It's upside down. What is a fear of spiders called?
Arachnophobia.
Yes, and it was also this really cool movie with John Goodman from like the late 80s, early 90s, which now that I'm thinking about it, when was the last time you guys watched Arachnophobia or even heard that name? That movie was really cool. John Goodman was like an arachnophobist. Not that he was afraid of it, but like he like sprayed stuff and then like...
he was like a pest control guy.
It was, but he was a little bit more in my mind, but I only saw it when it came out. Could you see what year that movie came out in, please? When I watched that movie the first time, he looked like he was like the guy from CSI, where he had his glasses on. He's all like, "This spider is deadly," and it's like, "Yeah!" What year was Arachnophobia?
1990.
1990. Did Rotten Tomatoes give it a rating at all or anything like that?
Let's see. Rotten Tomatoes gives it a 92%.
You guys gotta watch Arachnophobia. Let's see if it holds up still. I remember that being pretty fun.
78% of Google users like this movie.
All right. Well, people that use Google products, you know, we all know how I feel about that. Jess. Yeah, good job. Okay. All right. Let's go with the next question here on DANtics. All right. Sake is Japanese alcoholic drink made from fermented what? I don't expect you to know this because you're a child.
Oh.
It is actually rice wine.
Oh.
I know.
Yeah, that was not going through my head.
It's okay. Next time you want to get drunk, don't tell your parents this. Just go into the cupboard, take some rice, run some water through it, squeeze it out, drink it.
You have to let it ferment first.
Crunked. Oh, yeah.
Like bury it in the dirt in the sun for a while.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Well, we don't have sun here.
Yeah, well,
that's true.
It's not making moonshine.
Storm, I think. Let's see. Let's look at the weather. It is 21. It was like 9, and it's snowing.
It's not. Let's see. It's way.
It was like almost 70 today.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be 72 tomorrow.
It's 48 right now. It was 66
It felt like
today.
negative 47 on Wednesday.
Oh, that's just unlivable.
That is
How
unlivable.
do you even get out of bed?
I went outside to let out my dogs, and I was like, "You better go to the bathroom really quick, because I'm not having that."
Honestly, it sounds
And I
way
went
worse
inside.
until you're there. Like, it's kind of cool when it's all different out there.
You know.
It's like unique. It's like fun. There's like every day there's something different going on. It's kind of cool.
That's nice if you're visiting, but I'm not trying to get up to go to work when it's negative 46.
Oh no, was it today, Jess, or yesterday? Jess calls me and she's like, "It is negative like 4 right now." I'm like, dude, I'm literally like in shorts and a t-shirt.
Negative 4 when it's that cold is like warm. Like 40 degrees here, when it's this cold, is like summertime.
I was out doing yard work yesterday in shorts and a t-shirt. Just saying.
I hate
Hashtag
that.
global warming.
I think it was negative 20 yesterday.
Ooh, is that even a thing? Wow, that is crazy.
People should not live there.
Okay, here we go. Next question.
I don't want to live here either.
What newspaper does Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man, work for? Everybody loves the chimpanzee noises. It is actually the Daily Bugle with J. Jonah Jameson, I believe, was his boss. Yeah. Is that 2 strikes?
That's 2 strikes.
Oh, no, Katie.
You got 2 points this time, though.
You did get 2 points. Good job, Katie. Thanks for calling in. I hope you have a good sleep, but somehow or another, I feel like I'm going to be talking to you before the night's over.
I'm gonna go to bed, for real.
Have a good night, and thanks for playing DANtics.
Yep, good night. Bye-bye.
All right, we're going for 12 more minutes. If you've been wanting to call, now is the time. We've got time for 1, maybe 2 more calls.
Do we? I just feel like Jim Johnston can't read. How does he redeem? Well, you won once, but like,
We're not changing rules mid-game.
You're trying to change rules mid-game, not me. I'm just a monkey in a suit over here, just trying to like dance it up and have fun. What's going on? What's going on in the chat room?
Debate about the weather. Jess pointed out that you don't work outside when it's negative 46. Of course not. But I don't even want to walk outside to my car at all. Like, I don't want to get out of bed.
Dang. Holy cow. There's still over 40 people here. So thanks, everybody. Call in. If you want to call in, we'll wrap it up at the top of the hour. We'll have a little bit of hangout. I don't know. I got to send my mods to bed. I think Jess and Steve are going to be tired pretty soon. It's like already like tomorrow for them. I want to keep you guys all night.
Jess pointed out that she doesn't want to touch a car when it's 110. I I feel you on that.
Like
Sometimes-
110 degrees out?
Yes, when you get in the car, it burns your hands to touch the steering wheel, and you do this like tapping the steering wheel, like, can I touch it yet? Can I touch it
Yeah,
yet?
and I think when I got so here's the thing, when I would get in Jess's Jeep when I was in Michigan, there's seat warmers, so that was kind of cool. But it's like leather everything. Do you know what? Oh, you lived in Arizona. I was like, do you know what it's like to get into a car and you can't even touch the gear shift knob? I had a metal gear shift knob.
Oh, that was the worst in the old Honda.
Oh man, we would put all kinds of stuff, towels
We
on
did,
there.
yeah, we just
or-
keep a towel in the car.
Yeah,
you
it's so much
got an extra
stuff.
shirt here, throw it over there.
Yeah, that was bad. I could barely handle the 60s. Like the year of the 60s, I don't know, it's blurry. Or like 60-degree weather. The 60s were tough. Like the degrees or the years.
Jim Johnston said they hit -17 last night.
Oh my gosh.
Steve said it was 2 degrees this morning. I'm just not cut out for that.
Have you tried it?
I guess I have not, but I have tried the humid summers, which is like the opposite of, the miserable winters. That's what Jason gets, and it is hard to breathe. I can't deal with extreme weather like that.
I haven't done that yet.
Oh, that was bad.
I might find out in a few months, but I have not done summertime yet there. But it is cool to be like, we'll be driving and just like, watch this, and then we go to a parking lot, and then just we're just like spinning around doing donuts and sliding around. That's kind of cool. I mean, I guess you could do that in the mud as well.
You could.
Mm-hmm. Anything else going on in the chat room?
I'm trying to make it out here.
I should have made the font bigger. I'm sorry.
You should have. Well, there's still nepotism debate and debates on whether we should allow second and third place to continue to call in. It is definitely something we will consider for the future.
We can go ahead and change that rule for next time. Next time, I guess if you're not number 1, but that means if you're number 2 or 3, you can call in. Does that mean we need a leaderboard? I mean, people want to see their names up there.
If we
I
do
need
that,
something.
I feel like we should allow number 1 to call in again too, so they can try to get their score higher if they want to try to beat their own score.
We'll see what's going on.
Let's go ahead and continue with the nepotism.
All right. Hello, welcome to DANtics. Who is this?
It's Morgan!
Hey, Morgan, how's it going?
Good, baby's asleep. I can finally call. I just made it.
Oh my gosh, were you like hoping that I would stick around for, what are we on now, 3 hours and...
Almost 3.
As soon as I was feeding him and he was falling asleep, I'm like, run into the crib, put him in, run back to the phone, call.
I saw a picture you tagged me in.
Yeah.
On your television
He was watching
screen.
you, and you were watching him, oddly, in the picture.
That was cute. That was cute. I like that. All right, you ready to win fabulous cash and prizes? If you win DANtics, you will win an all-expense-paid trip for me to come down and stay at your house.
Expenses are not paid.
Where you'd feed me and you'd hang out with me and you'd entertain me all weekend, but then you could say we hung out.
I don't know. You come down all the time to Disneyland or to NAMM show, and it's like, cricket, cricket. We don't hear anything from you. You don't come see us.
Oh, that's true. Oh.
Calling you out.
Calling me out.
Yeah.
Oh.
No excuses.
Keep it 100.
I know. I'm trying so hard to find a joke in this, and I can't. So
Aw.
you'll have to come
See, he
them.
doesn't really love his family better, Jim.
Yeesh. All right, here we go. The question number 1. What is the name of Garfield the cat's owner?
I don't know. It's probably something with the D, like
Dan?
or John.
It's actually John Arbuckle. You were pretty close.
Oh.
We debated on whether we were going to let him have it for the first name or if they had to have the whole name, and I believe you went with they had to have the whole name.
You did, because his name's John Arbuckle.
Yes.
Oh, you were close.
I don't know.
You were
That's
close.
before my time. I'm too young for that.
The original cut.
We'll try a Barney question next time.
Yeah, right? Oh, no, I don't think... Did you watch...
It's my jam.
You always say that Morgan watched Barney.
You watched Barney, but it was mostly... Barney was pretty popular, but it was mostly Blue's Clues and Bear in the Big Blue Castle, I think that? Or Eureka's Castle. Eureka's Castle was the other one that you said.
Bear in the Big Blue House. Eureka's Castle? What the hell is that?
The one with Magellan?
Time.
The one with the dragon Magellan, and he was like a puppet. It was on, but you were always in this little octagon thing, always.
So she was like a toddler that doesn't remember those things?
Oh, yeah, I was like 17 or so, and you were like 0 to like 2.
Oh, I remember, yeah. I shouldn't say I remember because I wasn't old enough to remember, but I have seen through footage all that.
Oh, that footage, yes. Okay, here we go. Next question. What raw material is used for making glass?
Sand.
Yeah, it is. It is. Don't get it in your crack.
Sage advice.
Yes. Or if you do get it on a crack, don't step on it, because then you'll break your mama's back. Speaking of your mama, how come she's not calling in to win here on DANtics?
They were going out for date night, supposedly. So I don't know.
She's
but
in the
she's
chat room
watching,
right now.
so.
Oh, right.
But I mean, she already won, so.
She already won. She calls in, and the whole gallery is there. Okay, here we go. Next question. What is the correct term for a female elephant?
Dumbo's mom. I don't know.
Like Dumbet. Like there's Dumbo and Dumbet. No, it is actually a cow. That's weird.
That's
More
sad.
names that don't mean names. Really, really weird. Well, you got a one right?
I got one.
You got one right, and I'll
redemption here.
I'll try to put more Twilight questions in here in the future in hopes that if you call back, you could use your Twilight knowledge. Do you still have good Twilight knowledge?
Of course, I still read the books if I think about it.
Oh.
Did you hear your mom get the Twilight question and not be able to name the movies?
Mm-mm.
No,
I think that was on the last one. I didn't watch the last DANtics.
Yep. We told her we know Morgan was obsessed with this. You should know this. She did not know this.
Who was your favorite Twilight person? Was it the girl from Adventureland, or did you like Edward, or did you like Shark Boy? Like which guy was your guy?
Oh, I liked them both, but for Bella, I liked Edward better.
For her? Oh.
Yeah.
Look at you're all into this. I have not seen that movie.
Because Jacob was just too whiny.
Yeah.
He was like a little brat baby.
Oh, Mueller says she's Team Jacob? Oh man.
I mean, he was a nice guy, but he was too obsessive and kind of like, ooh, woe was me. She didn't pick me.
Did he turn into anything? What did he turn into?
A werewolf. Oh,
see-
actually, he's a shapeshifter, not a werewolf.
So he could turn into other things too, besides a werewolf?
No, he can only turn into a wolf, but he's technically a shapeshifter, not a werewolf, because he can shapeshift whenever he wants to.
I'd
not
like that.
by the moonlight.
I'd be a shapeshifter. I'd shapeshift into Voltron. I think that would be cool. That's what Twilight needs, is some Voltron action. I'm thinking so.
I want to shapeshift into a fly.
Oh my gosh. Why?
I don't know. I just think it would be fun to like buzz around
For
and
3
see
days?
what's going on.
That's it. Well, thanks for calling, DANtics. Thanks for calling in. You didn't get any right this time, but
She got one.
Oh, you got one right. Oh, yay!
I got one.
You're smart. Your goal next time is to try to get Elisa to call in. That'd be nice.
She's in her own world. Who knows what she's up to?
Word to your mother.
She's out living
Well,
life.
thanks for calling in. We'll see you next time on DANtics.
Bye.
Bye.
Wait, actually, have Crystal quiz you. That's the after show right there.
It's bad. We had it a little bit ago. I tried to answer Mueller did, and I tried to answer like bouncing around people's questions, gymnast questions, and I didn't pass. I didn't.
No,
pass
I
at all.
watched that. I just from the cup. She needs to draw from the cup. And
I
quiz you.
bet that I could even pull the used questions, maybe even from tonight, and he probably wouldn't be able to get too many of them right.
Some I have learned a lot. I have learned a lot in a few weeks though. Like I've learned a lot of.
That's my goal. This is how I'm secretly teaching you things.
Yeah. This is what they need to do in schools. Have me host a game show. That'd be okay. Well, thanks for calling, and we'll see you next time.
Okay, bye.
Bye. There is still a full house here. I can't.
Yes, and we've got time for one more caller. If
Do we really?
you want to call in, let's do this.
Oh man.
Let's see if you can knock Jason off the leaderboard.
Yeah, I don't want to have. Look, when Jason and I play hockey on the Xbox, for a while there I destroyed him, and he caught back up, and it was pretty even. But like, now I have to put his name on my cup.
Yep. On his first night watching and calling in, because every other night we've done this, he's been out doing snow removal all night long and has not made it.
That's no fun.
He
That's what
finally
shovels
shows
are
up
for.
and makes it to first place.
Anything going on in the chat? I see lots of text, but everything's so blurry from here. 'Cause I
Oh,
can't
we're
see.
debating Team Jacob or Team Edward. There's lots of emojis.
Team Edward Scissorhands?
Oh, I'm Team Edward Scissorhands.
That movie was pretty good. Everybody but Anthony Michael Hall. I don't like that guy.
Well, he's kind of awkward.
Anything else good in the chat room? Just more Twilight talk. Are they gonna make another Twilight movie? They need crossovers. They need Twilight Marvel
Right.
movies. That would be good.
Morgan wants to know if she can call back. I mean, yeah, there's nothing saying you can't call twice in a
I mean,
row.
nobody else is calling in.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna
You're
be
not
after
preventing
show
anybody
time.
else from calling.
All right, you want to try this one more time, Morgan, and then we'll get out of here for the after show.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
So you either win and nepotism gets called, or you lose and Jason wins and nepotism gets called. So
I don't know. These
either way.
questions seem pretty hard, so I might just lose, which I'm fine with that.
Oh.
Gynophobia is the fear of what? A vagina?
I think it's gynophobia.
Oh, I thought. Okay, well, like that's the fear. Oh, Okay, what is
Gynophobia?
gynophobia the fear of?
What is that? The fear of like lady parts or ladies or something?
I mean, women. Yeah.
You can't say the answer while we're still trying to decide.
I
She
just
threw
want to
out
know
two
if
answers. I was gonna make her choose
gynophobia
one.
means that you're afraid of vaginas, or
No, because it's not gyna, it's gyno.
what if they're vajazzled? Is that
Technically, I said ladies.
You did. We're gonna let you have it.
I don't know. I think they made a movie about that and it had teeth.
Oh,
I'm not
that
sure.
was different.
That
I am-
movie's called Teeth, and it's pretty hilarious.
Dentata. Oh, what's it called? Teeth.
It's called Teeth, isn't it?
I think so.
You watched? I would imagine you would watch that movie. Did you watch the movie where they're all sewn together? Human Centipede. Did you watch that?
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
But you got all the way through it though.
I got through, yeah.
Oh wow, that's hard. If you see credits on that movie, you're insane. Okay, here we go. Which country has the largest supply of fresh water?
The largest supply of fresh water?
Yes.
I don't know. Greenland, since it's frozen?
No, actually, it is Brazil. Huh?
Brazil?
Yeah.
All that rain.
All that rain.
rainforest.
All that rain and soccer. I like Brazil. I'd go there. Okay. That's one, right?
That's one. One strike,
Okay.
1 point.
Well, yeah. I mean, okay. The angina question was. Okay. What was the first internal human organ to be successfully transplanted? That's what she said.
I want to say it. Maybe a heart?
Ooh, it is close. It's the kidney, which is they call it
That's not close.
Oh, they call it the sister to the heart.
They
you know?
do not.
Yeah, when your heart fails, they just, poke a straw into a kidney. 8 straws, right? And then off you go. Maybe even the little bendy ones. Well, you got to call in twice in a row since everybody's done calling in, but yet the chat room is going up in viewers. So thanks for calling, DANtics. I think we're going to be done for the night after this. So thanks for calling in, Morgan. Next week when we do this, give your kid a little sip of brandy and put him to bed earlier so you can call in and try to win.
Just consider it.
All right. Have a good night, Morgan. Thanks for calling.
Or Blake. Who knows what you did to him then?
Oh, yes. No, I never did stuff like that to Blake. All right. Have a good night.
Okay, bye.
I would say that I think Anita at some point said that you could put a little bit of brandy on the gums. And
My mom actually heard that for teething, you could give your kids some brandy. My mom did not get the memo that you're supposed to put it on your finger and rub it on their gums. So
she just gave you a shot of it?
Yeah, I was like 2 and she gave me a shot and I fell out of my little plastic toddler chair and passed out. That was the first time I got drunk.
That is charming and alarming at the same
Isn't
time.
it, though?
You're like, oh, how cute. And somebody please call social services?
Yeah, kind of, huh? It was the 80s. Social services, child protective services, not so big of a deal back then. You could kind of do whatever. How many of us born in the 80s have pictures of us with beers in our hands? It was just the thing you did.
There
It was
is a
hilarious.
picture of me. I'll have to find it. Is in those boxes at Thanksgiving time where I have a big, huge, it's like a Kirin Ichiban, like a oil can of beer, and I have one of those after school, not cornucopias, the after school like pilgrim thing on my head. And I'm drinking one of these, and I'm like 8. So I get it. Huh. Okay.
So for all the people claiming nepotism in the chat room, here's my take on it. Tell your friends to come play. Let's give our family some more competition. Here's the thing, we're just starting out, and the people who support us through anything and everything we do all the time, it's our family. They're always there for everything we do. What you need to do is go tell people to watch this to get more non-family members to be calling in to eliminate the option for so many family members to win and be so high on the board.
Yeah, you should
Just
go
my
on the
thought.
street, like a street team of flyers, and pass it out.
You should.
Yeah, pretty soon we'll have numbers where you can give out a number, and then when people call in, it'll count towards your score. Okay, no, that's never gonna happen.
And come on, Jim, you're already on the board. You're on the Stanley Cup.
You did really well, Jim. Yes, you did. Yes. And you're on there, and your back's up against family members, so that's even more impressive. And you have a championship belt.
You're so far the only non-family member to make it on the Stanley Cup.
Yeah, see, that's impressive.
And you still had one more point than Jason when you got on the cup.
Yes, yes. So I guess we're putting Jason's name on the cup?
We are putting Jason's name on the cup.
Wow. The prestige. You get to go wake up your wife, right? Go wake her up in bed and tell her that you won the damn... Go wake up little Bradley. What's he, almost 2? Go wake him up right now from a deep, deep sleep to tell him that you were the winner this week of the Stanley Cup. Wow. You are the champion.
Stop singing.
Oh, that's right. I can't really sing. Yes, there will be an after show after this. Congratulations to everybody that called in and got correct answers. I appreciate that. Thank you to Jess and Steve for modding the chats. I appreciate that. I don't know how many people got out of hand. I really can't see anything. There's still plenty of you in here. The numbers keeps going up. Oh my gosh. So thank you for watching every week. Thank you for being so supportive. Thank you for living through all the technical difficulties or me not even remembering what the name of the show is, even though I sat here all day and set this thing up. Oops, what do I have in my flyers? What did I have left to say? The Broom theme, the Sonic jokes, the hockey scores. I slid and puked today. I didn't even talk about how I almost pulled a muscle because I slid and puke and did the splits.
Was it your own puke?
No, it was the cat's puke over there. And I knew he knew what he was doing because he was strategically sitting over there pretending to sleep, and one of his eyes opened up and looked over and smirked. And then his eyes closed again, and he just watched me slide through it. And then I tracked it all over the house. Had to get on my hands and knees and scrub the floor, kind of like this floor. What do you guys think of my new background? Jess sent me this background today. Thanks, Jess. I had a pink background. I'll show you guys in the after show. I had a pink background, but it washed out the jacket. My jacket's fun. We'll use this for a while. We'll go back to the blue background next week. It'll be good. You know, so thank you. Congratulations, Jason. Congratulations, Jim. Drea.